Fire. What is up, guys? This is me, Johnny Cooper 64 here with another YouTube video, and today I am joined by tj2gaming
Hello.
and Kewl Games,
What's up?
and welcome to another episode of the Cooper Gang podcast. Just to let you guys know, you guys might expected Lenn and Oskar to be here, but I'm doing this new group thingy where I'm trying to expand the whole Cooper Gang. So like everybody from the Cooper Gang gets to be as a host and get to be here in the podcast. Because for me, two main hosts, like three main hosts, isn't really like a good idea. I'm not sure how to explain this.
You gotta expand the Cooper Gang.
Yeah, like I don't want just like two people, like with like just being with me. Like I want to do like two people, but I mean like with different amount of groups. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, more variety.
Yeah, more variety.
Yeah.
Like what I'm doing with you guys, two, and then like with Cam Man, that I'm gonna do a podcast with him and Lenn tomorrow. I think after that is where we put them with RKO. So like it's gonna be Cam Man, RKO, and then me. I get to talk to them and stuff like that. I'll put like two people. I get to talk to like two people like from the Cooper Gang and stuff like that. You guys know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully this is sounds right. But then like Cam Man said, like Cam Man said on Twitter, if Kewl Games, if you check, he says it doesn't have to be just like two permanent hosts or like and stuff like that. I just want to expand the Cooper Gang. No idea,
Good idea.
Yeah. All right, so let's get started into this podcast.
Let's do
this, dudes. So from what I remember, during Kewl Games collab video, with the Uncharted multiplayer.
Echo.
Yes.
the really lit Echo video.
Has some great echo.
You guys are related, right? Or like in some way, or something like that.
Yes.
Yes.
So
We
like,
are cousins
He is my cousin.
with benefits.
with benefits. So like you guys
That's not
met
a
each
good way
other.
to
Just kidding.
Okay.
Wait, so you guys got separated or something like that, from birth or something?
Well,
Yes.
no,
of course.
we both we were both born in the same state, but like after he was like, I don't know, like 1 year old, he moved to a different state.
Mm-hmm.
But we still see each other a lot. So
Well, less.
Also,
more.
like you guys
Yeah.
meet each other and stuff like that. That's like a family reunion or something. Or
really-
they don't do it as much, but he used to come over to my house on the weekends. Like his mom would drive him over here, him and his sister over here.
I'd come here I'd
Mhm.
go there probably like almost every weekend, but then I don't know, things change and
Wait. So like what? Like how many hours is it from you to your house? Because
not
like
even 3.
not even 3 hours.
Yeah.
No, so
Probably
like you
2.5.
guys. Well, you guys still live a bit far. It's not as far. Like you guys still live really close to each other. I thought it was like from separate countries.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both USA.
Versus USA. All right, my dudes. So that explains a lot. Actually, explains a lot.
Origin story.
Origin story. Is there gonna be like a vlog, between you guys? Be pretty
We should
interesting.
do
We
like
could.
a Kmart special, us walking at Kmart, Walmart.
Yes.
Almost every Kmart is destroyed now.
Yeah, that is true. I haven't seen any Kmart's lately. Is Walmart replacing them all now?
Well,
Yeah, I
Walmart,
think so.
Walmart. Yeah, of course. But then where am I gonna get my Nicki Minaj clothing line? That's what I've been wondering.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Kmart had the Nicki Minaj clothing line.
They did.
Yes, and where am I gonna buy it now? It all
Man.
fits so perfectly. I can't believe this.
Did they like sell some like shots where like I could get to inject my butt and make it like
Yeah.
Minaj?
I already bought those. I have them. That's why all the clothes fits me so well.
Yeah, you got to be like extra thick to wear for clothesline.
Do you like sell them on eBay? You know, because I am wanting to buy these objects.
I can just give you those for free.
Oh, you know, send it to me in the Cooper package. You know, which is for free. You know, you don't even have to pay for shipping or anything. You know, just leave it there.
I don't like that it's called a Cooper package.
It's called a Cooper package. Get used to it.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it, man. Gotta get used to it.
All right,
Cooper package.
All right. So, okay, this is what I want to know. How did you guys find me? You know?
Find you? See, we were talking about this the other day. I'm pretty sure it was on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. No. That's okay. I originally saw you. I think it was when you were posting.
Oh yeah, we did see
all of those. Well, it was when the Instant Trilogy was like announced. As soon as you started posting stuff, I kept seeing it everywhere. So I'm like, oh yeah, this lit person. So I subscribed and I kept seeing videos, kept watching, and I pretty much watched basically almost all of them. And then I got a new YouTube account because my old one I didn't like anymore. I was like, whatever. This is like my 4th account, and this is like my first actual gaming account. So I made a Twitter for it, and then I eventually found you just by like following people I know, and then I respond to a lot of people on Twitter, and then you were like responding back and stuff. So that's just basically how it happened. How it kind of started.
And then he introduced me to you, which I mean, I followed you on YouTube. And then on Twitter we introduced, and then so yeah.
Oh, that's nice, like Ice Dudes, you know, like Nax says in the Neck 2 video game. Ice
that's one best quotes.
One of the best lines of all time.
For sure.
And what I remember correctly, during our last encounter, you said you got a copyright strike. So, you know, after like making 4 YouTube channels, and you know, I think tj2gaming's, you know, the channel is like your official channel, right?
Yes, this is like my first channel has like 160 subs, but I'm like, bye. I just abandoned it because I don't like it. And I got a copyright strike the first video I ever posted on the current account I have right now. And this is hopefully my last, and like not my last, but like the one I'll keep doing. But I got a copyright strike. It wasn't really specific at all. And then the thing was, it didn't specify what it was. It just said you did it was wrong. Like what you did was wrong, but don't do it again. I'm like, what did I do? It's like you got a strike until January. And I remember I made this account in October, so it's like a 4-month or whatever it was ban from live streaming, and I couldn't post for a week. And then what happened was I tried to send them I sent YouTube a message saying like there's no reason this video should have gotten deleted, and why do I have a 1-week ban from posting videos, and then I have to wait that long. So then they like took that one away, and I remade the video because I was like, maybe I said something, like I don't know. So I remade the video, posted again. It was completely remade. Like I didn't leave anything the same. So what happened was I got another ban, and then saying I can't live stream anymore because I did something inappropriate on a live stream, even though I've never live streamed in my entire life. So there's no reason. Then I had 2 strikes at that point, and then it says 1 more strike, your channel is terminated forever. I'm like, okay, this is great. And then that other one eventually went away, and then I still had that one left from live streaming, which I never even did. And then that's how I still have that strike, I think, for a couple more days, and then it's gonna go away and I can live stream. But yeah, that was really dumb.
Well, that's good. You know that the copyright strike is gonna leave. There's you know, YouTube has a lot of problems. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, ever since that PewDiePie situation with the whole Nazi thing, it really affected YouTube a lot. Like it changed a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like they make the whole ad revenue thing stricter, and you know, all the rules have been more strict.
Yeah, which is like really dumb.
Oh yeah, I was monetizing a few videos on my first channel because a lot of them, some of them have like 13,000 and more like views. It's like, okay, might as well monetize them. So I did that, and I just looked yesterday, and they were all monetized, and then all of them are demonetized, every single one of them, and I have no idea why. But I've never gotten like a notice.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they never told me. Every single thing is demonetized for no reason, and I never got an email. I tried to find one, there wasn't one.
Oh,
so YouTube's messed up.
Okay, so the demonetization button, what icon is it? Like is it like a black icon with the dollar symbol and a cross in it or something like that? Or how
yes,
does
that oh no, that's a monetization sign is a dollar sign. I think it's green. If it's demonetized or it's not making money, it's or it can't make money, or you set it where you can't, you don't have an account or whatever with AdSense, it's a black S or dark gray, whatever it is, with like a slash across it.
Yeah, it's supposed to represent like the dollar symbol. But yeah, it's like every video, right? You have right now show that.
Actually, I can't because you have to have over 10,000 views to do that.
Oh, okay, I see.
I have like 5,000 at the moment, so I can't do that even if I wanted to. But my old channel has like 100,000 plus, so I could on that one.
Okay, so now here's the situation on
And
that. Oh no, you were saying Kewl Games.
I was gonna say the channel after that he made was just like a joke channel, and I made one to go with that channel, which we were just both like making dumb videos that was just jokes.
Oh damn! I think I had a second channel too. You know, but after this one, you know, where I actually posted fake trailers of you know, to prank people, and wait, I think it was before I created the Johnny Cooper account. I think it was actually my first YouTube. And what I did is, you know, back when Rick Roll was still alive, you know, Rick Roll, the whole parody of, yeah.
Best meme.
Oh yeah.
Best meme. I was one of those Rick Rollers, you know. I put Avengers trailer, but it wasn't the actual Avengers trailer, you know. Because a lot of people were expecting the Avengers trailer, and I just put the Rick Roll in. It got like tons of views.
Oh really?
Yeah. People
monetize that.
Monetize? No, I got demonetized because of the copyright claim and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the stuff I posted wasn't copyrighted, and they got all the demonetized. I don't know. It just makes no sense.
So, for my channel, since I am gonna kind of show a bit more of a backstory in here, this is kind of like a Johnny Cooper a backstory, and I'm gonna kind of reveal a bit of my backstory. So, like the dollar sign, you know, the black dollar sign symbol, I actually have that, and ever since I did Insane Trilogy News, or like before I did Insane Trilogy News, all of them were, you know, black. So I never got to get any money, you know, by doing the Insane Trilogy videos.
So
basically do YouTube for free, you know. I don't earn any money.
Yeah, you do it right now for free, right?
Wait, what?
You don't get any money like right now.
No, I don't get any money, sadly.
So they disabled it all around, like across the board, or just for specific videos? And you just have to enable it.
Oh, really?
It's not, I mean, okay, so here's the thing, which I found out actually, wait, let me see. Wait, yes, okay, so this is what I found out. It's that video games is actually one of the reasons why it's disabled. For some reason.
That's kind of dumb, though, if you're a gaming channel, though.
Yeah, and how do people like PewDiePie make all their money? They get a lot of money from that.
Yeah.
They post like whole videos of just...
Maybe they can only do it for like famous people, but then again, how do you get famous if you don't get the chance to...
That's a good point.
Yeah, and I told YouTube about this on Twitter, and like that's what they responded.
Yeah, like what they did, they took like forever to get Jake Paul off of Twitter, or not Twitter, YouTube.
Yeah.
Or not Jake Paul, Logan Paul. I don't remember. There's too many of them.
Yeah. When I first heard about this Paul guy, I actually thought there was only one, and then I was so surprised when I found out there was actually two of them.
Yeah, same.
And one turned out to have a YouTube channel, not a YouTube channel, a Disney channel.
So is the Logan guy, the Logan Paul guy, like completely not a YouTuber anymore because of that thing he did?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So now we're actually talking about Logan Paul. What are your thoughts on the
Anyways, what?
What are your thoughts on the suicide force? You know, the whole Logan Paul, like, do you guys think that Logan Paul is redeemable? Like, do you think he can redeem himself?
No, I don't think so. Like, just getting views for like filming someone's dead body and putting them in a thumbnail and then like horribly blurring them out when you can see like every other feature of them. It just like don't.
Yeah, that's
just
just dumb.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And plus, if he does something like that, I mean, like, he might do something worse in the future. So, I mean...
Yeah, good thing people, like, kind of annoyed him, so he'll stop or whatever. But then YouTube kept it on for so long, but for some reason I live streamed and did something inappropriate, which never happened. But he can film a dead body and it be on there and then like trending #1 on the YouTube page. Like I don't get that.
Yeah, and my videos are demonetized as well. Like dude, the only thing I do is like report news of platform characters, and this guy is showing dead bodies, dude. Like YouTube is just not fair. And there's this YouTuber who you guys know. His name is Voice Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes like live streams about like how YouTube is not fair about him and stuff like that, because like they demonetize lots of his videos. And the thing is that he includes no audio in the.
Yeah, I noticed that because I used to like the Insane Trilogy was like leading up. Well, not even that. Like for a while, I used to watch like a ton of his like voiceovers. I used to Cam or Kewl Games, whatever. Him like all the videos, and then we used to always watch them. And we thought they were really funny, but like
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, there was nothing like no copyrighted anything in it, so I don't understand the issue.
Yeah. Basically, I got a copyright, like lots of copyright claims, not like copyright strikes, but copyright claims by the Insane Trilogy music, which got removed actually.
Like, okay, that's just dumb though, because you're reporting it. So like, how would they copyright if that's like your channel is based on reporting stuff?
Well, I mean,
he was talking about the music.
Yeah, not like the music, which I mean,
okay.
it got removed though, but gladly. But when I do like report news, and I show gameplay, like none of those are the like copyright claims, but they're still demonetized. And here's the thing, TJ, since you said that every one of your videos have like that black $sign, right? Which is demonetized.
Yeah, my old channel, yes.
What about your new channel?
I can't actually monetize yet.
Oh yeah, because of that new YouTube rules, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, so here's the thing: is that wait, what about you, Kewl Games?
Oh hell no, I'm not.
You're a little bit off.
All right.
I'm a little bit off here.
Yeah,
it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, I get you. But so basically, when you get the black $sign, it means that you can't actually monetize your videos. I think for like at least a year or something until like you fully face the consequences.
I think it's pretty situational. Like sometimes it could just be one video, or it could be all of them, or it could be like a ban for a certain amount of time, or it could be like a permanent ban, or it could be I don't know. It can be like there's like so many variations. So is yours just like completely banned for a year?
Well, my Lenn, the other host of the Cooper King podcast, had the exact same thing, but the thing is that he got it like back in 2016, and I actually got it this year, and it was before I did Insane Trilogy News, and it was during that time when I actually quit YouTube, when I took like a lot of months breaks, and when I come back, I see like a lot of my videos are demonetized. It's basically all of them.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny though, because that, like I said, after like I stopped posting videos on my old channel, I got the demonetization thing for all of them. So I don't. Maybe I was like because I was gone for that long, or I don't think so because I was like active on the channel, like watching videos and stuff. But maybe it was just like the new rules at that time were put out. I don't know.
Yes, and I made this Uncharted 4 how it should have ended, which doesn't really symbolize a lot, in the video, because like, I can't animate, and I, I'm not sure if you guys saw that video.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah. I actually made this video like 2 years ago, I think, or like the same time when Uncharted 4 was released, but I never got to upload.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for like an hour. I'm like, what song is that? It took me like forever, and I eventually found it. It's called "Where Is My Mind."
Yeah, it's "Where Is My Mind." I actually got a copyright claim because of that. But the thing is that I don't want to remove
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that video.
Yeah. And I actually played during like one of the most famous PlayStation ads. I think it was like the 2-Bit Thief, or like Nate is a. It was like where something about like the coin or something.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it was playing on theaters.
And then it's like he saves Sam from falling.
Yeah, it was one of the most beautiful ads I've actually ever seen, and that and the what's the other one? Oh yeah, and then the announcement thingy is what made me want to buy Uncharted 4. You know, get back into the
Really? Wait.
Uncharted series.
Yeah. Hey, what have you played before? Like before then?
What do you mean?
Like what Uncharted games have you played before? Do you play all three of them, or like was there just like certain ones you played, or have you not played them before that?
Well, before Uncharted, 4 was announced, I played Uncharted 3 first, and then I played
Yeah.
Uncharted 2 and then 1. I played them in order, but the thing is that if I played Uncharted 1 first, I probably quit the whole thing because Uncharted 1 it's a good game, but it's not the best of the series,
It's the worst of the series in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like Lost Legacy better than that.
Yeah,
I mean, Lost Legacy is actually probably one of my favorites, to be surprising, but
yes.
I like that one at least. Like the environments are cool, but the gameplay is really bad.
Yeah. And so that's why I left it for last, which I did enjoy actually. After playing Uncharted 3 and then 2, and then playing the the game that started it all, I did enjoy it. But it's I am glad that I did play it the last, because if I played the first game first, then I will have completely left the Uncharted series. But
I played the first one first, but I was like, okay, what's next? What's next? And then I eventually liked 3 the most, and then Lost Legacy was probably second for me.
Same. I would agree with that.
Yes, and there's also been a lot of people hating on Uncharted 3 because of because it was like a rushed game, if I'm not mistaken.
Uncharted 3?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I couldn't hear you. It was cutting out. Yeah, it was rushed, and part of the team was working on The Last of Us at the time, so not everyone was working on Uncharted 3. So, I mean, for a rushed game, that was very put together, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I think Uncharted 3 has like the best characters in it. I mean, it has Chloe in it. It has Charlie Cutter. It obviously has Nathan, Sully, and Elena.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how Marlowe is like, she manipulates people. And also I like how they show like there's a past between Nate, Marlowe, and Sully, and it gets to show how Nate and Sully meets. So I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, and it's still a bit confusing. Like the backstory, if you compare it to Uncharted 4, like this is one thing I still don't get. Like, where was Sam when Nathan Drake was over there in Spain or something? Is it Spain where he met Sully, or?
Wait, how did he even get there is what I didn't understand. And I was really confused in Uncharted 4 because I thought that when they were in that house thing for boys or whatever the thing was with the, what was it called? I don't remember. Anyway, so I thought that was in Spain. Was it Colombia?
Yeah, but it was in New York.
I thought that was in Colombia, but it was in New York. I did not even know that until like a few months ago because I just happened to look it up. And I was really confused because I'm like, I thought that's where he was, but I'm like, this doesn't even look anything like Colombia.
Yeah, it doesn't take place during that there.
I thought it was, and then I'm like, how did he even get to Colombia anyway? Because it was a few years after Uncharted 4, then Uncharted 3, where it shows him meeting Sully. Mm-hmm. But then I'm like, Sam. I'm like, I guess the excuse is, he was working or whatever. But it's like, I don't like that really bad. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's not that good to me. Like, didn't connect well.
Yeah, it didn't.
Also,
really, yeah, you were saying.
I was saying, in Uncharted 4, I don't understand the whole Alcazar story, though, because I feel like Sully, since he has, like, connections with everything, he would have known that he was dead. I don't get how, like, that works, though.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been...
like he would have heard about it.
If he was, like, a criminal, like a huge criminal. Like, I don't get that at all.
Wait. Sorry, but who is Oskarrr again?
The guy who was...
That Sam lied about saying that he...
Oh, yeah. The drug lord guy.
Yeah. When he figured out that he died and then like he was released or he let all these people out of like a prison, wouldn't that be like a big story like all over the world, not just like...
Yeah, that would have been a big story, and I think he should have used like another guy as an excuse.
Yeah, I mean, I did believe it because you had to play it. That was kind of a good idea because I ended up believing it. Like I never had a doubt that was what happened.
Yeah, same.
But then because you gotta play it, that just made it all more believable.
Yeah.
So, that was a good way of putting it in there, though.
Yes, and what's called I think it was when they were like in the island, and they found out where the treasure was, and like Nathan Drake was like I don't know, something happened, and like they made it and stuff like that, and then Sam was like I don't know, but like that's he said something, and that's when I knew that the story he told about the whole Alcazar was fake.
Oh, because he was like, you can go home, and then Nathan's like, what the hell are you talking about? I just left my wife.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah, like there's where I started to know that his story was false or something, and I thought he was gonna become like a villain at the end or something.
Yeah, he was originally intended to, but they switched directors from the lady who directed the first three into Neil Druckmann for some reason. And actually, the original actor for Rafe and everything, actually, Rafe was modeled after the original voice actor, but then he quit because of Neil Druckmann was directing and he didn't like the changes they were making. So then the new guy voicing Rafe and actually Sam too. They don't look anything like them. It's funny because they look like the old actors who didn't even end up voicing them at all. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like that the directors were switched, and I guess Nolan North and everyone else ended up filming 8 months worth of like cutscenes and footage that all got deleted because of the director switch.
Yeah, I heard a lot about that during because I'm subscribed to Robin Gaming, which is where I got the whole Uncharted news.
Yeah.
And do you guys think that the like Uncharted 4 will have been better if the original director made the final Uncharted game?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it would be better, though, because, like, for one, I feel like Neil Druckmann does not like the character Chloe Fraser, which, okay, like, I'm not saying she needs to be in that game, but, like, I feel like if she would have added more with the other characters, like, she probably would have added, like, Charlie Cutter and stuff like that in there.
You're a Cutter fan.
I am a Cutter fan.
Me too.
Yeah, he was a good character.
Added the other characters, which would have made the story better. But yeah.
Yeah, he was a good character. I'm not gonna lie, he was a good character. And
yeah.
So does he hate these characters?
I agree. Oh wait.
Yeah. Wait, does Neil Druckmann hate these characters? Or not?
Well, like, there's a weird thing though. He didn't add her in Uncharted 4, and he was given the opportunity to direct Lost Legacy, but he turned it down.
Yeah, I think he turned that down, and instead he had someone else direct it. And I think it was weird though because as soon as it had to do with Chloe, he just leaves. He didn't add her in the last one.
Yeah, I mean, at least he did reference, did make reference and stuff like that. Chloe and Charlie Cutter. But I mean, as the story goes, I think it wouldn't have been really necessary to have them in Uncharted 4, but it will have been nice, to have at least have the actor who voiced as Charlie Cutter, return in the game and, during like a call or something,
Yeah.
And I feel
they mentioned him in Uncharted 4.
Yeah, just like it's like Charlie Cutter could do this job.
Yeah, and actually when they were doing when the Nathan Drake and Sully were like in that clockwork thing, when they were inside, and then Nathan Drake was like, I know someone who can possibly, and Nathan Drake was like, I know someone who can possibly solve this puzzle, and I thought he was gonna call Charlie Cutter, but he actually just called us Sam, for like the whole puzzle thing.
That would have been cool. He should have just called Charlie Cutter.
Yeah, it would have made everything it would have made Uncharted 4 better, in my opinion.
I feel like Uncharted 4 had like the least action out of all the games.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like it's kind of like the other games had a lot more action in it, and like it was more like, how do I explain it? Like
more dramatic. Yeah, they're just more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard they removed like so many parts. There was gonna be a part where you play as Henry Avery, but they cut it out. I don't remember why. And there's a whole sequence with you were on like a crane in Scotland, and it was like I guess it was falling or something. It was like a huge sequence. There's gonna be like Scotland wasn't that interesting, but I guess Neil Druckmann didn't want it in there for some reason. He thought it would be like I don't know. I think he said something about it being like too distracting or something. I don't remember.
Also, it's still the crane that they were originally going to use is in the Scotland multiplayer map.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
still in the multiplayer map, but it's not in the actual game.
Yeah, there was a lot of good things that were cut in the final product, and the Wraith final boss battle was actually going to be made way better than it was than we got actually.
See, I didn't know that. What were they gonna do? You know?
Yeah.
Basically okay, so like they were inside, they were trapped, but somehow like the ship broke, and they were able to get out, but they were still fighting. And that huge stick in front of the boat,
Like,
wait, what?
Like, so there's like a boat, but then there's like a huge stick in front of it or something like that.
I noticed it.
Oh, like something was like blocking it?
I think so, yeah, something like that. And they got to fight each other, like sword fighting, while outside of the boat, and everything was like falling apart. It was like really intense and stuff like that. You can actually see it in the
Oh, so like
art.
more things were like falling apart. Like it wasn't just on fire; it was just like stuff falling apart from the ship.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And
it was really satisfying to smash Wraith.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
With that treasure.
Oh yeah, the treasure. But I think the reason why they cut it is because it was actually too similar to the boss battle for Sly 4.
Wait, what?
Sly 4.
It is similar though. Sly 4 though, all you do is it's all I forgot what the name for it is, but you just hit the buttons. It tells you the whole time. But there's a sword fight at the end.
Isn't the final boss with the guy? Isn't Nolan North voicing him, or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my God, the voice
Paradox
actor
is voiced by Nathan Drake's voice actor Nolan North.
The voice actor? Wait, for who character?
Sly 4, the Paradox.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I only
He
knew
also
that.
voices El Jefe.
El Jefe.
The first boss in Sly 4.
Yeah, I know, the tiger guy. And damn, I actually didn't know that. The pretty cool, interesting fact I knew today. But yeah, Sly Cooper and Uncharted do have a lot of similarities.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weren't we talking about the titles that one time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Sly 2, I'm not Sly 2. Uncharted 2 is named Honor Among Thieves, right?
It's only called Among Thieves.
Or Among Thieves.
Yeah.
And then Sly 3 is called Honor Among Thieves.
And then Uncharted 4 is called A Thief's End. And Sly 4 is called
Thieves
in Time.
It's not really close, but it is somewhere.
I mean, for 2 and 4.
But the real similar is like the final boss battle for Sly 4. The whole sword fight, and
they're both thieves.
Yeah, and like the blimps burning down, and then you have an Uncharted 4, a ship burning with sword fight.
Yeah.
Also, there's something else I noticed too, is that both of them are like family. Well, Nathan's is kind of fake, but like, based around their family in a way. Like he's trying to recover, well, Sly 1 at least, pages from the Thievius Raccoonus, and Nathan Drake, his Sir Francis Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also for the final boss battle, you know how like when you're battling Le Paradox, you have to like move to like a lot of locations while still fighting, sword fighting.
Yeah, because aren't you like at first in the blimp, and then you're time traveling, and then you're like on top of the blimp while it's burning down?
Yeah, that was supposed to be like how the final boss battle for Uncharted 4 was. Like, you were moving places to different locations. And the reason why I think they cut it out is because like the whole you're gonna leave Sam burning in the ship or something like that. So I think that's the reason why they took it out or something.
Yes.
Alright, because Sam was originally a bad guy.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
It would have been interesting, but also Nadine wouldn't have happened, which
Oh yeah.
I like her character in a Lost Legacy. Uncharted 4, I didn't really care that much.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, she
people
just
were
like
actually
bitched.
pissed of Nadine not being dead in the original Uncharted 4.
Like there is no way to fight. Actually, there is a way to kill her. I have done it, but
There's a glitch where you can kill her. Look it
Oh
up,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. When you're like with Nate and Sam or something like that, right?
yeah,
Yes.
they both like slam her on the floor, and then she's just dead. And then you're like, okay, well, you kind of need her to finish the thing so you can get to the next part of the game.
Yeah.
I hope that glitch is still there because I really want to do it. I've never done it before. I've just seen it, and he said he's done it. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You have to do it as soon as you start it.
Also,
I never saw that.
yeah, you should try it out. It's pretty funny. And also, I'm gonna send you guys a picture of this actor who looks a lot like Rafe. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought this guy was based on, or like the Rafe was based on this guy.
Yeah,
You guys
actually,
see these images
wait, where are you sending it on?
on
Oh
the
yeah,
Skype?
yeah. Didn't I send that? I sent that to Cam before. Remember I sent you that? I said that's
Wait,
look at the hair like that. Remember I said that's Rafe in real life. Remember?
hold on, I didn't get notified. Crap.
No,
Well,
it's on the
hang it up.
It's on the Skype, and like, and then there's like
Oh
a
yeah,
picture
you
where his
sent me
hair
that guy.
falls down.
what's his name again? Like he just
Jake Gilligan.
What have I seen him in besides Uncharted?
You've
probably seen him a lot.
He's like in the movie, like the Life movie, where like the whole alien thing. Then the Prisoners movie, which is another good film with Hugh Jackman and stuff like that. He's a good actor.
Wait a minute. Wait, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
Uncharted 4, he should be in it. But anyways, yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, and like the third image I sent you guys, like his hair even falls down like Rafe during the final boss battle.
Rafe.
Yeah, and I actually got a haircut today, and now my hair falls more, and it actually makes the Rafe the hair when you fight him in the final boss. So I really need to put like gel from now on.
So just go in there and say, "Can I get the Rafe?" And then we'll know.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking on getting like the Rafe haircut, dude. And that'll be lit, pretty litty.
You should get. That's actually the soccer player haircut.
Soccer player, yeah, true. But I'm gonna just say it's Rafe, man.
Rafe invented it.
Rafe haircut. It's the best haircut of all time.
Yeah.
Even Astav has it.
Astav. Oh yeah. I really do need to play the Lost Legacy actually. I'm gonna sell my Sonic Forces copy because that game is so bad, dude.
I was gonna buy it.
No, don't buy that, dude. That's a waste of money, dude.
Is Mania better?
Sonic Mania is the best, dude. But the thing about Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces is that it uses the exact same levels, from like previous games. Like, when I first got Sonic Mania, I thought that it was gonna be like the true Sonic 4, but no. It takes levels from Sonic 3, Sonic 2, and Sonic 1. I mean, they remix it, but you can tell it's still the exact same thing. But they still do add new stages, but it's still the same thing. And they do the same thing for Sonic Forces.
Oh, want to hear something great? The only other two Sonic games I've had before, I mean, I've played other ones, but like the ones I actually owned are Shadow and Sonic Unleashed, of course.
Same.
You've had those two?
I had the same ones. Oh, I think you gave me the Shadow one.
But then I bought it again for GameCube, but I can play it on my Wii.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys never played the original trilogy?
I mean, I played other Sonic games.
Me too.
I didn't own them though.
Oh, I get you.
Sonic Run on my phone.
Yeah, man, we got Sonic the apps.
Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, the games are actually ported to the apps, and I think this year they're gonna port the Sonic 3 and Knuckles app.
Oh yes, the and Knuckles one. Wait, I was gonna say you said the original 3, but like it's been rebooted and like which original 3? Like the original 3?
Like Yeah, like the original, the one that started it all. Well, I mean, it's kind of like 4 games
What platform was it?
on the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like yeah. I never had a Sega Genesis, so no.
Same.
No, I only played it on like the PS2. You know like they
Wait,
have
there's a
the
Oh,
Sonic
PS2 version?
collection.
yeah. I remember seeing that. I just never got it.
Yeah, it was like everywhere, and that's where I bought it, and I played the Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and then there's like Sonic and Knuckles, but it's just they combine them together because it's supposed to be like one story, so it's called Sonic 3
Yeah.
and Knuckles. But
Yeah. It sounds
Donald
really.
Chuckles.
This sounds weird, but like the only reason I would ever consider, I mean, I don't know, I would never like buy one because if I had like unlimited money, basically, I'd buy an Xbox One because they have it's like the video game studio Rare.
yeah, like is it called the Rare Reware or something like that? Like the
It's like Rareware or whatever. Anyway, so they have they make like a ton of old like games for N64, and
Mhm.
they have like a HD collection, like almost.
Wait,
It's kind of like
wouldn't it be on PC though?
oh wait, it might be on PC. I don't know,
Because
but I
isn't
saw it.
everything on Xbox exported to PC now?
Yeah, basically everything. But you're right, it might be on there. But I remember seeing that they had, like I want to play the original banjo game because I really like ukulele. That was really fun for me. So I want to play banjo. But
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
Conquer.
I'm thinking of buying a ukulele on the Nintendo Switch since I heard
Oh yeah.
it's where that's the best version of the whole like
Well,
PS4 and Xbox, I think.
I guess
I'm still
graphically,
working on it.
graphically it's not. But like in terms of like glitches and frame rate dips and stuff, yes.
Yeah.
Also, it's ukulele on the go.
I know that sounds like I watched someone's video. They said that was the best way to play it because like it's a game to do like I guess like not binge play, even though I did that. But I don't know.
hmm
People have different styles. And when did you buy the Switch?
I bought it actually during its release date.
Oh, was it
Oh,
like
really?
300?
Wait, what?
Was it like $300?
Yeah, it was 299, which yes, $300, but it was way more because I had to buy Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yes. Do you like that game a lot?
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
that's the best year.
oh, for Legend of Zelda, I never got to beat it because it was like really difficult. Because you have to travel to a lot of places and it's really confusing. But I am thinking on, starting all over again. Getting to play
Yeah.
it and hopefully, I like the game because I do like Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of
I'll
Time.
play that. I want to play both of those ones so bad. I played Twilight Princess. I think I beat it before. It was a long time ago, but that's the only Legend of Zelda game I've ever beaten.
Yeah,
Yeah, is Breath of the Wild like really good? Like you think that was because everyone said it was like game of the year. Do you agree with that or no?
Breath of the Wild. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think yeah, it is Game of the Year, and it actually did win Game of the Year.
No, I meant in your opinion.
Yeah, it is Game of the Year. It's like one of the best games I've played.
Have you played Horizon Zero Dawn?
Sadly, not. I haven't actually played that.
That game
Okay.
is so good. Like, no,
Yeah.
seriously, I almost 100%ed it, and then just like 2 challenges I couldn't do, so I did not 100% it.
That game is good graphically and like I mean in so many other ways too, but for how it's an open world game and how the graphics are, like it's the best open world game in my opinion, the way it looks
I
and
like the
stuff.
gameplay. I think it's probably one of the best. It's like there's so
Yeah.
much, and then there's like you can use like an arrow. You can use like these weird bomb things. You can set up like traps. You can like what is it like a
Traps are gay,
slingshot?
dude. Traps are gay.
Oh
Just
yeah,
let you
you can also like
Yeah, they are.
know.
yeah, but I think you should get the game. It's definitely worth checking it out.
Yeah, man, and I'm glad that PlayStation is actually getting a lot of exclusives. Unlike Xbox.
Yeah. Well, there's really no
Xbox
such
has
thing
none
as
now
Xbox
because they're
exclusive.
all on PC.
Yeah, there's literally no exclusive at all because they're all on PC now. Microsoft is like, let's make the most money we can. So I mean, that's a smart in a business move, but like, it's not like for people who have Xboxes, they're not so happy about that.
Yeah, and hopefully Xbox ends soon because like, yeah, like you can just buy like a PS4 a Nintendo Switch and a PC, and like that's the only thing you need, you know?
Yeah, the only issue I have with PC, why is it so expensive? Like one the graphics card is $700. Like that's almost two freaking PS4 Pros like together. Like one
Yes.
graphics card. Like, I added up all the totals like of making like a mid-range PC. I ended up with like $1,800. I'm like, this is not, and that wasn't even counting like a monitor or a mouse or a keyboard, just like the things you need for the actual PC itself. And it was like 1,800. I was like, that's way too much.
Yeah, it's only for the rich folks, you know?
Who can make that Johnny Cooper bank?
Yeah, man.
Johnny Cooper Cash. Cooper Cash? Yeah.
Dude, soon enough, man, you know, after my monetization comes back, you know?
Also, I think I might get a Switch, but I'm gonna wait for the price to go down. I'm gonna wait maybe a year or two.
Yeah, same.
I don't. Well, the Wii U never, you know, had like a sell drop, you know, for its consoles.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it's ever gonna drop.
I never even like considered getting it because I'm like the Switch. They're porting everything from the Wii U to the Switch. But what's funny though is, did you hear about that new Donkey Kong game? Or no, it's not even.
Freeze?
Yeah, it was from 2014, right? It was $50 when it first released for Switch, or not Switch, Wii U. But then for Switch, it's $60. They put the price up $10 for a ported game.
Yeah, they
the original game.
That's
like, what? Does it make sense? Did you have like 30, I don't know, 30 or 20?
Yeah, $30. I mean, 20 is a bit too low, but
it's
yeah. I think I mean they should lower it because but I mean at the same time, you know, a lot of people didn't really buy the Wii U, and the Wii U actually already got outsold by its sales of the Switch, because the Switch is selling like a lot of money, dude.
Oh yeah.
I was talking with my friend, and we were discussing like what is the real main difference between the Switch and the Wii U. The only thing we can think of is like actual portable, like it's an actual portable console. You can like go around. Like the Wii U, I guess you could, but you had to be in like distance of it, like the actual like system or whatever.
Also, I thought people hated the way how the pad was.
Oh yeah, no one liked that. Also, I use the Joy-Con thingies, or is that what they're called?
Yeah, the Joy-Cons, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, I was using them. I was like a demo thing, and I did not like how they felt. I'd probably get a Pro controller if I got it, but then that's like $70. I'm like, it's too much for me.
Yeah, it is way too much. But I kind of got used to the controls in a way.
I probably too. I'm not gonna waste my money on $70 for that. I can get a game.
Yeah.
3. Yeah. I get 1 NAC 2 copy with that, almost 2.
Yeah, they should bring. No, I mean, Nintendo does not deserve NAC, because you know NAC is of course a powerful anime character.
Yes, of all time.
No, it's not just powerful; it's the most powerful.
Yeah, nothing can ever be NAC. Nothing will ever come out that can be NAC.
Not even Ugandan Knuckles.
Yeah, like Ugandan Knuckles is just like Jesus, you know what I'm saying? But then there's like a god, which is NAC.
Oh, I was playing VR. I was playing VR chat, and I went to the Ugandan Knuckles world, and I became Ugandan Knuckles before my computer crashed.
Oh, at least you got to become like a Ugandan Knuckles.
I became the god.
I need to download that. Is that on Steam?
Yes, it's on Steam. It's free.
Oh, I need a
PC.
You can play it if you have a VR, if you want in VR, but like you don't have to. You have to press like desktop mode or whatever.
I heard that the PSVR kind of works on the PC. I'm not sure if that's
Wait, do you have a PSVR?
Yes, I actually do. I got it on Black Friday.
Make that bank. Was it 300?
Yes. No. I mean, I got it for like $200.
Oh, I heard it was on sale for 300.
We should get. Oh my god, we should get the Switch for Black Friday. That's what I'm getting this year.
Oh yeah. I never had a PS3. Shocking. I got a Wii instead. Don't ask why. It's a really bad decision. I almost bought an Xbox 360 instead of.
Wait, you bought your Wii instead of the PS3?
Yeah, I got a Wii.
I didn't know that's why you got that. I thought you got that.
The controllers were so cool. No, they're so annoying. You had to put batteries in them. They lasted like an hour each. Oh my god.
They do.
They're the worst. And then they released like a charger thing I never bought because I'm like, I hate the batteries. They're so annoying.
A lot of accessories Nintendo, has, you have to buy for the Nintendo products. That's how
Yeah.
Nintendo becomes rich.
With like the Xbox One X or whatever, it's $500, and it's actually honestly, if you've only played third-party games and you don't care about exclusives if you don't care about the PC exclusives or the PS4 exclusives, then I think Xbox One S or not One S, One X is a good idea because it's just like as powerful. I think it's like maybe like an $800 computer, and maybe a little. I mean, I don't think it's worth it overall, but like.
Are you talking about the Xbox One S or the Xbox One X?
X.
Like
it's like.
It's not really powerful. I mean, yes, it's powerful, but like, it's not really. A lot of games it's not really true 4K, 4K.
Yeah, because if you compare like some games with the PS4, I mean, it doesn't look like that much better, in my opinion.
Yeah, what's the difference?
And there's like, oh, this isn't true 4K, it's 1440p. It's like, you're probably playing on a 1080p TV in the first place, so you probably won't even see a difference. I mean, I know
Xbox people are now like, it's all about the graphics, and then back before they had the Xbox One X, they were like, it's not about the graphics, and then when it came out, it's like,
the original Xbox was less powerful than the PS4, and they're like, there's no difference. It doesn't matter about the graphics. Now it does.
Yeah, because like they always try to find something to try to complain about and try to beat PlayStation supposedly. But the thing is, it's not about power. It's about exclusives.
Actually, I can make an argument. Well, no. I was gonna say it's about how developers utilize the system, in my opinion. Like Uncharted 4, like you probably need way higher specs to actually run that on a PC than it would a PS4 because like kind of like Naughty Dog kind of like squeeze like every last amount of power out of the original PS4 as they could just because like they have like they know like all the developers exclusive to the consoles have like extra knowledge that all the rest of them don't about everything about the console, so they can do a lot more with it. And I think that's pretty cool too. It's like if you can do all that, just like, and plus if you're working with one system, you can work more time on making like more detailed things than trying to like port everything for like 1,000 different like consoles and different types of PCs.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can end up putting more time into actually making the game.
Yeah, make the game good and stuff like that. There's this thing that I came up with about Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and being ported to the PS5 because you guys do know that about the whole PS5, possibly releasing in 2019 or 2020.
Yeah, hopefully 2020. I want to get some other games in.
Yeah, hopefully the PS5 is actually you can actually like play PS4 games in the PS5.
Hopefully,
yeah, they need to
be back
do that.
I'll be mad.
Yeah, kind of like how the Wii, you can play GameCube games on the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they
because like
get that. You were saying?
Like if I was saying like if I want to play a game on my PS3, like I have to like unplug and then redo everything, and then that's just like dumb though. They should like have the PS3 games be able to play on the PS4.
Yeah, especially with like the extra power of the PS4, like you should have just already made everything backwards compatible, because like you can like games that have like really bad like frame rate issues, that won't be an issue with like PS4, and they should pretty much do that. But I don't remember like someone with PlayStation. I don't remember exactly like their like role with the company or whatever, but like they said, what's the point? Because they were asking about backwards compatibility. They're like, what's the point? Like all the games look really bad then. I'm like, what? You said all the games look really bad back
dumb,
then.
though,
like,
because
what?
like it was back then though. Back then you didn't have the technology you have now.
Yeah, like to me, I think that original Crash Bandicoot game looks a lot better than like, a lot of games today, just because of the way they did it. Does that make sense? Like, I think in some cases, actually, a lot of cases, it looks better than the Insane Trilogy.
Yeah, the original is way better, dude.
Graphically or like art style in a way, whatever. Yeah, for sure.
Compare that to GTA.
GTA looks like it doesn't. It looks like a low end PS3 game.
GTA.
And it doesn't even look good at all. Like it just.
It's I guess. I
I don't
mean,
care how police say it's
Do
the
you play
best looking
GTA?
game.
yeah. Didn't they like upgrade it? Improve it like as updates or something? The graphics.
They did like a heist thingy, but all the characters still look like they were from like 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that they're making GTA 6, but do you guys think that's true? Or do you guys think they're gonna give it a few more years?
Probably. I mean, they're still selling GTA 5 at full price.
Yeah, they
And it came
are.
out like 5 years ago.
And
Never seen
and
that.
the thing is that it's still selling a lot of money. You know.
Yeah, and it still has a lot of sales. So I'm guessing, of course, they're making a new one. Maybe not right this second, but
I
like they're
think.
definitely gonna start as soon as they can.
Yeah. I
Johnny, are
think
you rich on GTA?
rich. I don't play GTA 5 much, but yeah, I am rich. When I used to play it.
I mean, I don't play it much. I just do it if like someone asked me to play with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't play that much.
I uninstalled it, and it takes a long time to install it back again.
Yeah, that just
Wait,
takes way too long. It literally took me one full day to do it.
Yeah.
wait, Johnny, did you ever have an N64?
N64. Yeah.
Yeah, you did? Like you actually got one like when you were little, or you bought it after?
No, I actually got it when I was a kid.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool. Like,
Pretty cool
which
console. Had
would you
the
play?
Super Mario 64. Obviously, into
Yeah, of course.
Star Fox 64,
Yeah.
Donkey Kong 64. Everything was named after
Ooh,
64.
that was made by Rare. Donkey Kong was, and then yeah,
Yeah,
I want
no,
to play that Donkey Kong 64.
yeah, it's a
Looks
really
cool.
good game, dude. Really good game. There's Donkey Kong 64, the Banjo Kazooie.
You played that? Yeah. Did you
Only
play
like
that?
on the. I mean, I didn't own it, but did play it. A
Yeah.
little bit on my cousin's house. But
Oh, cool.
yeah, games like that. I forgot the other. There was like Majora's Mask and then Ocarina of Time.
What was the first game you've ever played?
Like for like
And
everyone,
ever?
like ever.
Anything? Yeah, ever.
Alright, let's see. So like the first console I got was the PS2.
Oh,
No,
really?
it's actually the PS1. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
just the PS1. Uh, I
Same.
played a demo of PlayStation. It was like a demo where you can play like multiple games of PlayStation exclusives, and one of them was Crash Bandicoot.
First one?
That's the first one I clicked actually, and I actually got addicted to the demo. I kept playing the demo a lot, and
What was
um,
in the demo?
it was the Jungle Rolls from Crash One.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
remember
really?
the. Yeah, I saw that. Like I was watching YouTube videos like a long time ago. Yeah, the
Yeah,
first video or video game I played was First Crash because like my sister, who's
Same.
like 20 something now, like my older sister, she had one, and I've just always like I've honestly played Crash since I was 2 years old. And
yeah.
that's why I got those master skills now.
Yeah, and I went to your house when I was like, I don't know, like 3 or 2, and you showed me it, and then I played it at your house. So that was also the first game I played.
But then the thing is, I had 1 and 3, so I had 1 and Warped, and those are literally the only things I've ever played. And then after that, I got a PS2 at some point, and I got a ton of other Crash games. Then I think Twin Sandy was the third Crash game I ever played. And the funny thing is, the last Crash game I ever played besides Insane Trilogy was Crash 2, which is probably surprising.
Oh, yeah. I heard that
That's one of my
you never
favorites.
got to play Crash 2 until like years later, right?
Yeah, it was like 2013,
Yeah,
and it's like to me that's like the best overall Crash game.
it is.
But I
It
like
is the
Crash
best.
the most.
For me, it's like
Yeah.
It's not.
Crash 2, Crash 3, then Crash 1
Yeah,
for the
I
original.
just like. I don't like the gameplay. I think it's like challenging and stuff, but like I just like the environments and the tone, and like everything way more in Crash 1. It
Oh
became
yeah.
like a lot more light in the second, and especially third.
Yeah,
Do you like the Nitro part? A lot of people say it's like a really bad version of CTR.
the which one? See, Crash Nitro Kart?
Nitro part. Yeah.
I got it, and I don't think it's really. I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually good.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it's bad either.
Yeah, I think it's like really good. And the thing is that like, I think it'd be really cool if they just ported that to like the PS4 because I saw someone playing it in like 4K on a PC and like an emulator, and it looked like so good. Like it could probably pass as like a PS3 game in that
Oh yeah,
resolution.
Nitro Kart looks really good. It's probably like It probably was the definitely
I like the art
the
style
best
of that.
Crash game before the Insane trilogy.
Yeah.
I don't know. This thing was pretty cool. A lot of people say that the controls. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care.
that's the thing. I heard a lot of people complaining about. But yeah, I think they show port Twin Sanity, Crash Nitro Kart, and even thought I hate the game, but I think Wrath of Cortex, will also be
Yeah.
put there.
What do you hate about it? I'm just wondering.
Wrath of Cortex.
Yes.
Well, actually, I got to replay the Wrath of Cortex today after like 3 years or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the game it's how do I say this? It's all right in a way, but it's just not acceptable
Cortex was
as a
weird.
Crash 4, you know?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. But the thing I don't like about Twin Sanity, they made it connect. Like they really made it connect. It connects directly off of Wrath of Cortex.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
like a
because
couple
of the whole
references.
ice thing.
Yeah. And then the thing is, I don't like about it. The controls are. It feels really wrong. Like it reminds me of playing like Sly. It's kind of floaty in a way. Like the first Sly, at least. It's like really
Sly 4
floaty.
has the best controls. Just saying.
And then so also Cortex looks terrifying in Wrath of Cortex.
Yeah,
I love
he
it
looks
when
scary.
Cortex says, Wrath of Cortex didn't sell as good as we thought it would.
Oh yeah. In Twin Sanity. No, but like the characters look worse than the freaking PS1 games, and those don't look bad. Like it looks worse. Like they're all like a really weird flat textures, and they all just look scary, and that kind of creeped me out. And the art style was like really bad in my opinion. Like the graphics, like the lighting and like amount of polygons was obviously a lot better than like the PS1 games, but like art style and textures, they weren't good. It looked really bad to me. Like I really hate it. And playing this Coco was more like I hated it. It was just like a dumbed down version of Crash.
Yeah, it was, and NC Trilogy improved that, of course, by adding like the
I
exact
don't.
same movements as Crash.
That's the thing that I didn't like though. It's like okay, if you're gonna do something, at least make it a little different. I feel like they could have spent their time instead of doing that, doing something else, and they could have introduced her at like the second
at
game.
least explain where she comes from and
She pops.
Wanda has to leave.
Yeah, she just pops up and it makes no sense. I don't like that.
Yeah, I was actually talking about this in before NC Trilogy came out, and I said, what if they introduce Coco in Crash 1 in a cutscene,
Yeah, they could have done
because she just randomly appears in Crash 2, right?
that. Yeah, just the thing is, it's like a joke. People make or like a theory or whatever. You know, in Crash 1 when they're on the blimp and they're floating away. People say, "What if it was Coco driving the blimp?" I thought it was funny. I mean, obviously it's not the truth, but like it's just funny. But yeah, I feel like what happened was they were gonna actually add more like cutscenes to explain because why did she just pop up right next to Papu Papu's thing in Insane Trilogy? It makes no sense. And like, why isn't she there from the start? Or like, that's a really weird spot to put her. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So I feel like they're gonna make like a cutscene or something for her, but then they didn't have enough time and just skipped over it or something.
Well, I think about you were saying Kewl Games.
I was saying that I also think it's because of the fans, how they kept saying we want it to be exactly the same as the first games. So they probably thought if we change anything, they won't like it. So they probably that's why they do that.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that because like they did change the controls. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't keep it as the original.
Yeah, but I feel like kind of had to. No one liked the first game's controls, but what's really funny is that after playing the first game for a long time, if you play Insane Trilogy, it feels really weird. But here's the thing: if you play the Insane Trilogy for a long time, after you play the first game, it doesn't feel that weird. The only thing that's kind of weird is when you spin, like you go off a cliff. Like that's kind of the weird thing in Crash 1.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like Crash 2 because like a lot of people are hating the controls in Crash 2.
Oh, I didn't mind them. Those physics were like felt more like,
much either.
Like you're more like stuck to the ground. I don't know how to explain it, but and what was that level at the end in the fifth warp room when like those weird little electric thingies, like when they're already all the way open, when I jump on top of them, I get electrocuted for no reason. I mean, that just
Oh yeah, I remember. I was there at your house.
They didn't do one. Yeah, I didn't do one single update for Crash Insane Trilogy at all, which is really weird for a modern game.
Yeah, they haven't. This is what a lot of people are complaining, and this is what I've been talking to Voice Legend about, is that they've actually only made one update, to fix some glitches and bugs and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah, it was one.
It was one, and then they did Stormy Ascent, the DLC, and then after that, they made another update, which is just to fix like some glitches from Stormy Ascent. Then after that, they left, dude. They just grabbed their money and ran off. They never updated the game or anything.
You could have made so much more money off of that. Like, that's kind of a dumb business choice because like you have a game selling like was it like past 3 million sales at this point,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna do anything with it. Like you did one DLC and just like for one level. I mean, you could have. I thought they should have took more time.
Yeah. They
Okay, no, Sly 4 sold nothing.
Sly 4 sold a lot. What are you talking about? Half
No,
of
it sold
50,000, right?
It sold like it sold like nothing.
Yeah, Sly 4. It's because the thing is that I think like most of the fans left, during Sly 4.
Wait, Johnny, I have a question for you. Why do you think? What is the things that you don't like about Sly 4?
Well, when I first played it, the controls were really different, so I thought it was like really bad controls for me. Except, I played it back, when it was released, and I haven't played it since.
Well, after I was playing it last week, like I get how the controls are a little different, like the jumps are a little bit different, but I think like the controls are like a little bit better though, the way they are like how do I explain this? Like, they're not as floaty as the other games, which it works for Sly, but like he's a little bit more not as floaty, so it seems more natural in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to like replay the game again, but the thing is that the loadings were actually taking so long. For like, I was waiting for like 3 minutes, and I was like, wait, is this game actually gonna load or not? I waited for like 10 minutes, dude, and never got to load. So you know what? I just like stopped the PS3 and didn't get to replay it again.
Yeah, that game. Like, okay, first of all, what do you think about the Insane Trilogy's loading times?
They're not bad. I mean,
it's compared to that. They're not.
I mean, the first game there was like a 1 second loading time. But yeah, that's like a whole open world. Insane Trilogy's a one linear level.
Yeah, true.
And
But
then, like, especially in Crash 3, it's like a huge area. Well, it's not loaded all at once, but it loads as you go. But like, that was like immediate. This stuff's like you wait like for like 20 seconds. It's so annoying.
I mean, in Trilogy, you have to wait for like 10 seconds, I think, or like less.
Not the Cortex was worse, like by like so much.
Yeah, but Sly 4, dude, it's like you're in an elevator or something.
You're there for like minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just dumb. Though I have seen a thing though that people are saying that in 2013 there were other games that had long loading times.
GTA.
But the thing that Sly 4 had that most games in 2013 did not have was the Access. Is that what's called? The Access thing? I forgot what it's called.
We can play with.
Move the remote like the Wii.
Oh yeah, 6-axis.
Oh yeah.
The 6-axis.
They had that for one.
Which they don't do that as much in Sly 4, but like still, it's kind of dumb how it's there. Because like you sometimes have to do it, and like they stopped doing that like in 2009, right?
Oh yeah. I think it was like the Bentley missions.
Yeah, there was like one, because there's like 3 versions of Bentley's hack style, and like there's the one version where you have to use that.
Yeah, I remember. And the other thing I hate about Sly 4 is the wait. Are you guys cutting out a bit? Wait, can you guys speak?
No, I was saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The other thing I hate about Sly 4 is the less screen time they have for Bentley and Murray. They don't have enough missions.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either. Because they're mostly the missions are Sly and the Ancestors.
Yeah, that is true. And the thing is,
wait. Okay, good. Never mind. Sorry, but I want to cut you off.
But the thing I noticed also is that the Ancestors, they're like Sly Cooper, So like.
That's the thing though. Why are they have the exact same moves as he does when they all haven't read the full book as he did? Like you're using Sir Gallus Cooper, and you're using the moves that Tennessee Kid Cooper's moves has. Like how?
It's like how do they know from the future from the past? Or no? How do people from the past know from the future?
Sly didn't teach them it. So how did they know the moves?
well, you know, Zero, man, the company that made it, they really messed up Strike 4 in my opinion.
Well,
Yeah.
there's one thing I liked about it. People disagree with me, but the art style, I just loved how it
Oh, I
looks.
do like the art style.
To me,
Yeah, it's good.
looks so good. Like that's probably one of the best. Like I don't know, just me, but like it looks like one of the best like art styles of any game. Like visually, it looks very
I
good.
agree.
Like I don't know why, I just like it a lot. Something
Yeah,
about it.
I do like the art styles. It's really good. Yeah, and they did improve of that, but I
People
think
say
it's
they
also
hate
like the
that.
gameplay.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying that's like a thing you can admire about it.
Also,
Yeah,
I don't get what the point was adding Carmelita if you only used her in literally like 2 missions.
yeah.
That's it.
I think it was like during the train where you have to like, don't you use her to fight like a boss battle, right? The armadillo guy.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, you do use this 3 times. Actually, yeah, 3 times. Yeah, you're right. Because
Yeah,
she helps Bentley hack a computer, and then she fights that giant dragon, like in a robot form, like the giant robot dragon.
giant robot dragon. What the hell?
The best
Yeah,
character.
Penelope had a giant
Oh
robot.
yeah. But yeah, this is another problem with Cypher is that a lot of people are saying that Zero messed up the Penelope's character. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I mean, how do you like? I don't know. I feel like why couldn't they change things up?
Here's the thing, I kind of like it though because like she has became this like one of the most evil characters now, and like she's like at the end of Slide 4, she escapes from like this heavily armed prison, and like she's sending things to Bentley. Like, so I'm like, I know they won't ever make a Slide 5, which is kind of dumb. Which like, I just think it's dumb how they were so confident in Slide 4, and like it fails so miserably, and then like they have all these cliffhangers and stuff.
That's Crash of the Titans Part 2.
Yeah, true. Um, okay, so here's
But
my take on
yeah,
Sly Cooper and like the TV series. So look, I think that it's gonna fail. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna get canceled like after like a season. I think.
at
Um,
least, yeah.
at least it
Yeah,
will only last like a season.
yeah, it's gonna be CGI, or do you think it's gonna be like
It's gonna be a
classic?
cartoon. It's not gonna be a CGI. I
Okay.
think.
I was gonna
Alright.
say, I'm like, they should just do a cartoon if they're doing anything. They can make more episodes and stuff and spend more time on it, I
Well,
guess.
I mean, I think if they're gonna do it's like Cooper TV show, they should kind of do like the TMNT 2012. You guys know that TV show, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean they can
We
kind of do it like like the animation like that, and like the story,
I
keep
was
it
also thinking they should do it like how, like how a slide, they're like the cutscenes are like in a different like cartoony look.
yeah.
Like I'm thinking they might just like they can make it like how that looks.
Yeah,
You know?
possibly, yeah. I mean, a lot of people did, thought that, it was actually going to be a Sly Cooper movie, which I was disappointed when it was canceled, but,
Yeah, why they announced it and then they just were going off however Ratchet and Clank did.
yeah, wait, was Sly
What's the
Cooper a movie, which one was announced first, the Ratchet and Clank movie or the Sly Cooper movie?
Lie, I think. Am I wrong?
trying to think
I thought
because I
Sly was
remember
announced 2014 and then Ratchet and Clank 2015. Am I wrong? Or they
2014?
both 20?
no, Ratchet was announced I feel like before that because the trailer that was announced said the movie was going to come out 2015, and then
Okay.
Sly's trailer said 2016.
Mm-hmm. I
So
think
I mean,
so.
Sly came after.
Because they're both made by the same company, like, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
both made by Rainmaker.
yeah, which later got canceled. Well, only the Sly Cooper movie, this Ratchet and Clank movie, was made, but not the Sly Cooper, sadly.
Yeah, we saw it in theaters. But the thing was,
Yeah,
did you?
same here.
What I hated about the game was they took like just like straight cutscenes from the movie and just threw it in there,
Which
which I hated.
spoiled most of the movie.
Yeah, and then the thing is, I didn't like is that some parts of the movie and then the game are different. So they just basically like throw in a cutscene and it doesn't make any sense if you like. When I was playing, I'm like, wait, this makes no sense. But when I watched the movie, I was like, oh, this makes sense in the context of the movie. Like in the game, it didn't make sense. So I
Yeah.
feel like they should have just made their own cutscenes in game and not like just throwing in cutscenes from a movie that didn't like connect in every single other way. I don't know.
Also,
Yeah.
the thing I don't like about it is I feel like Clank in the movie and kinda in the game that he doesn't need to be there at all. Like there's no real reason why he's there. And Ratchet's personality is completely like I don't know. He's different though. He
He turned
seems a little.
like a little well, he's not really annoying, but he's kind of rude into like a little child.
Yeah, like he was like when he had a gun when he was doing the weapon testing, like he kept like the way he was doing it, he was doing it really badly. But like I feel like Ratchet's supposed to like be able to like how to use it, not like act like a coward with it the first second he has.
But what's like weird to me is that like Ratchet, in the old one, like it made sense that he knew how to use a gun or whatever. It seemed like with his personality and everything. But like in the new one, it's like a little kid using a gun. It's just weird. I don't know how to
And
explain
he
it.
even acts like a little kid using a gun. So
That's my point. It's just awkward. It just doesn't feel
yeah,
right. It doesn't feel real. Like it feels kind of like fake. I don't know how to explain it. Obviously, it's a cartoon movie, or not movie, but game, whatever. But like in the first game, Ratchet and Clank were the definition of a dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
they different,
first one
but like
way better.
they went together well, kind of like Nadine and Chloe, or like that's why it goes together because they're so different. But like when they're the
Jack
same,
and Dexter.
yeah, and when they're like robots, it's like it's not interesting at all. The only thing interesting about the game was the gameplay. That's it. And they took away
And
the
the
art
music
style completely
is
too.
not good.
The music was really
The
bad in
music
my
for
opinion.
the new game's not that good. The old game had
I
really
don't
good
remember
music.
any of it. I don't remember any song at all from Ratchet and Clank 2016. I don't.
Yeah, the music was forgettable, and like the reason why the movie failed is because of the character development. There was not a lot of character development,
That was
between
really
Ratchet and
bad.
Clank, and they jumped
Yeah.
straight into the action. Um, during the movie, like, I think they never even trained. I think did they train, or at least for like at least one scene? I think.
It was it
Yeah.
was like
When
it was
Ratchet
a
was
little
using all the
montage.
guns, but like
Yeah.
he kept like messing up the
Yeah,
whole time.
he only used that for like, yeah, he only had like one train scene, I think, and then after that he jumped right into like the final act.
Yeah, also something that was kind of confusing, like I realized while I was watching, like if someone's never played the games before or the game, it seems really confusing. Like it was hard for me to keep up. I was like, wait, what? Like, oh, there's all these characters that they barely introduced because I guess they just expected you to know them, but it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know. You kind of have to appeal to everyone if you're doing that.
Yeah, and a lot of people were wanting to have like a bit more backstory into like, where
Yeah.
Ratchet was from and stuff like that, and not just like jump into the movie. I mean, like the movie could have improved like a lot. If like
A
they added a
lot, yeah.
backstory, more character development, and they could have done this by
Or maybe could have shown like the Lombaxes.
yeah, like the Lombax, like an army of Lombaxes and how they died and stuff like that, and how like Ratchet was
And
like
left
the final
Ratchet.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you guys know that the people who made the new Ratchet and Clank, they were the smaller subdivision of Insomniac? And the people making a Spider-Man game are the bigger ones.
I think the
For the
big
game.
the big ones
Yeah.
are like the Spider-Man. I think.
Yeah, the one who's making Spider right now were like the bigger version of Insomniac, and like the smaller Insomniac studio made the Ratchet and Clank game. But I'm not sure if the small studio made all the Ratchet and Clank games, or
I
that
don't
they
think
just made
so.
that one. You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
But like, yeah, they made Spyro and stuff too. I don't remember which studio did Spyro.
Spyro
Wait,
Trilogy.
which
Yeah, it
one?
was Insomniac,
Which?
same one.
Yeah, but I don't know
Yeah.
if it was a smaller or bigger one.
Yeah.
And I think it was only like the small one, because I remember there was only like 4 people working on the game.
Oh yeah, but yeah, they've all split up. I don't know now.
Yeah, and oh yeah. Speaking of Spyro now, actually, here's a question: what do you guys think about Spyro? Do you guys honestly think that he should get a remaster and or not?
Okay, well, wait,
you go.
hold on, wait. Okay. So I'm gonna say he should if Activision is smart because they'll make money. But in my opinion, is it needed? No. The Crash and Team trilogy wasn't needed, but like Crash. First of all, Crash never left. I mean, not Crash never left. He did leave. Spyro never left.
Yeah.
And
He had
not just that, I'm not a huge fan of the Spyro series. I don't hate it, but it's like to me, from platformer games, especially from the era, it's just way too easy, especially for my liking. I don't know. It just like there's no. I feel like I'm just like going through it. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But that's just my own opinion. That's like I don't know. But should they remaster? Yes.
What about you, Kewl Games?
I mean, I feel like there's other games that need a remaster before Spyro does, because like I said, he wasn't gone; he was still here. I guess it was in Skylanders, but it was about him mostly, kind of mainly. So I mean, he wasn't gone. Yes, I do agree with what TJ is saying though, about how like if they be smart with it, they could do good with it. But like I said though, I feel like other games should get remastered before Spyro though does. But then again, I feel like though Spyro can get remastered along with another game. Like if Sony say remasters like Jak and Daxter, they can also still do Spyro though. I mean, they can't. Why can't there be two remasters at once? But then again, I kind of get if there's like too many remasters. But like I said, I feel like more other games should get remastered first before Spyro does.
Yeah, but I think like you said, a lot of characters should get remastered before Spyro does. But the thing about Spyro is that his anniversary is this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's like the reason why everybody wants him to get remastered for his anniversary. But
yeah. Wait, but the Crash thingy, that was a year. Instant Trilogy came out a year after the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, like people expect like an announcement or something. But I mean,
okay, announcement. There you go.
Yeah, but I mean, like what you guys said, it's not necessary. He was always in Skylanders, and I mean, do you guys think that Skylanders is gonna end?
I don't know. I mean, the Toys to Life series type thing is the money. People have been buying them. Imagineer just kind of tanked even with the Crash thing.
Yeah.
I think it's overpriced. First of all, like that Crash thing was $100 brand new.
Yeah, I bought that on Black Friday, which was luckily.
I bought that on Black Friday online. It was $40 when I got it, but like, it's overpriced. That's the issue. And the thing with making like games where like you have to put a toy, to freaking make a toy, to buy it physically. To me, I'm like, where's the DLC option? I'd rather just buy it online than have like a thing. I mean, for Crash and Cortex, I'd rather have it, but like for everything else, I feel like they should just be able to buy it online and already have characters in the game. Like, I don't like this whole Toys to Life thing. It just annoys me because it's like, okay, now you gotta buy like a ton of little things.
Yeah, like a DLC. It's basically DLC.
There should at least be an option for DLC. I mean, like an online DLC thing instead of like having to buy a physical thing of it.
Yeah, because what happens if you lose it and then like you can't find it?
It's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, Spyro Remaster, in my opinion, I don't think it's as I said, it's not necessary. But if the Spyro fans want it, then they should I guess get it. I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, which I would buy it though, because I want like more platformers to come out, and I want like to support support more games like that.
Yeah, I would get it too. And I'd beat every game, but like probably wouldn't take long. But like, yeah, you're right with that because I mean, there slowly has been more platforms coming back, but like it's not super fast, and I just want like a lot of them. I don't know. I always like them. Those are like my favorites altogether. So I hope a lot of those come out.
Yeah, and now the difference between Spyro and no, you were saying?
Oh, I was saying okay. Well, actually, now I have something else. The thing I was gonna say was that there should be new platformers, but then I'm like, if I buy Spyro, am I supporting remasters or am I supporting platformers as a genre? Like, what am I supporting?
You're supporting
You know what I mean?
remasters.
That's
In a
the thing
way.
I did. But then I'm like, is that show? Yeah, that's you're right. Okay, I wasn't sure that I just thought about it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So now the difference between Spyro Remaster and like Medieval and Crash is that
I want to get medieval.
Crash. Wait, what?
Oh, I'm just saying, I want to get medieval. I want to get the medieval remaster.
Oh yeah, that's gonna
Yeah,
be
same.
one of the best games to do it, honestly. And I think you should play the original before you play the
Yeah.
remaster.
I played as Sir Daniel in with the PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
Oh yeah, I remember. I had that. We always played it.
Yeah, man,
Oh, that
good
was
game,
fun.
man, good game. Now the difference between Spyro and like them is that Crash is obviously gonna continue having new games. Like possibly a continuation after Warped. Um,
Hopefully.
I hope
yes,
they do that.
yes, and I'm gonna be talking more about this in my Crash Bandicoot 4 video, which I'm gonna have some guests in there. I think, yeah. Um,
Liddy.
Litty and what else? And Sir Daniel. He's gonna get a remaster, but now I'm still wondering if they're actually gonna remaster Medieval 2.
I
Yeah, are they
don't
just
know.
doing one?
I think they are just doing one at the moment because they've been saying, I saw like a ton of different things, like all PlayStation sources. They're like, remaster of the first medieval game. I'm like, okay, so that's just the first game.
Yeah, and I
They
think
might be more.
like they could like remaster the first one this year, and then like take their time and then remaster the second one next year. Like
Yeah, they should have done that with Insane Trilogy.
yeah, they show like release Crash 1
Yeah.
last year, and then release Crash 2 this year, and then Crash 3
Mm-hmm.
next year, because all of them. Wait, no, I forgot we're in 2018 currently. Okay, so basically Crash 1 shall have released in its 20th anniversary, and then Crash 2 at it yet last year, and then Crash Warped
Crash
this year, because like they
Yeah.
will have improved a
Oh
lot,
yeah, should have done
different
that.
copies, but and then CTR remaster will be next year, because it's when it was when it was actually released.
Yeah. Do you want a CTR remaster or do you want a new game?
Well, I mean, and for CTR, I think that they should put the original tracks, but I think they can add a lot of tracks, and it can be like a competitor, for like Mario Kart and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I feel like,
Yeah.
just get another game in is what I'm thinking. Because like, if you have
Yeah.
remasters and you have another remaster of a different type of game, just like make a new game first, and then throw that maybe like a Nitro Kart / CTR like combined type thing together. Because
Hmm.
they know Nitro Kart more than anything, because they made it. Throw that crap together, or Vicarious Visions at least. Throw that crap together, put it out
True,
after you
true.
make the Crash game. Or you can have Vicarious Visions working on CTR and have a different studio working on like Crash 4.
Well, now here's the problem about that is that um, this is where Warped happened. No, not Warped. The Wrath of Cortex is like, how Naughty Dog left after CTR. Then there was
Yeah.
Traveler's Tales working on Wrath of Cortex.
Wait, what about
Another
Crash
reason,
Oh yeah, Crash Bash.
Crash
Eurocom?
Bands, Eurocom, yeah, but that's just like a spin-off game. But uh, the reason why Wrath of Cortex failed is because it wasn't made by the same company as Naughty Dog, because they had experience with making the original trilogy. Now
They took
Vicarious,
everything out of it that made it great, basically.
yeah, and then Vicarious Visions remade Instant Trilogy, and Instant Trilogy has a lot of flaws, but at least they know kind of how they have to do a Crash 4, because while making the remaster, I heard that they were making like some new ideas and something like that for like a new Crash game.
Yeah, but that kind of worries me though because it like the really small amount of updates they've been putting out. Because it's really supporting a game that they just like released a few months ago. It's kind of like, are they just done with the series and just wanted to get some money out of that? Like, I don't know, because I know a lot less people would buy like new games because like, oh, my childhood. And honestly, I didn't care about that when I'm wanting to play Crash and Insane Trilogy.
Yeah,
Because I don't care about all that crap. Like, I don't care about that. People like this for me. I don't know. I just don't care about the nostalgia thing. I don't care. I'm just like, I want to play the game because it's fun. Like, let me play it.
Yeah, same here, man. Same here. But yeah, I mean, if a different company makes it, then it's gonna be like Wrath of Cortex all over again because they didn't have experience on making, Insane Trilogy. So I think Vicarious Visions should work on Crash 4. You know,
But who else would make it though?
uh,
I'm trying to think.
I don't think it's because the thing is that it's owned by Activision, so the only ones who could possibly make it is Toys for Bob's, and
I was just gonna say that.
yeah,
I don't.
and
Oh yeah, those guys. Yeah, I don't want them either.
now
Because all they make is Lego games now.
yeah, true. No, they're actually now well, yeah, they've made Skylanders, and they're still currently doing it. Vicarious Vision stopped working on Skylanders since 2015.
Yeah, they did Superchargers, I think, and they did expansion for Wumpa Island or whatever for
Yeah,
Imaginators.
the Thumpa Wump Islands, and what was I gonna say?
My favorite part in all Skylanders games.
Yeah, that is true. That's like
Too.
the only reason why I bought it, and that's like the only thing I actually played of Imaginators, to be
Oh
honest.
really? I beat the whole game, but like, yeah, I bought it for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
I only bought it for like the Thumpa Wumpa, whatever it's called, islands.
Thumpin' Wumpa Island, I think.
Which actually had some good bops. Like I feel like every Crash game has a good song. Like every Crash game has to have a good song in it. Like there's no
No,
Crash
all
game.
the songs are pretty good.
Yeah, and
I actually, Mine vs. Mutant and Titans, they got some really good songs in those too. People need to
yeah,
stop. I think everything about those games is really bad.
they do. And also, if you guys didn't know, Vicarious Visions updated their website, and they showed that they're trying to get someone that knows how to work on Unreal Engine 4. Do you guys know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
It's
making the new Yoshi game on that.
yeah, and it's absolutely beautiful, and
Yeah, it's really good. It's like one of the best you probably use actually.
yes, and
Alright.
what do I say? This Crash 4 will probably possibly be made in that,
It's
if
kind of funny though, because it was originally made for like a ton of shooters and like dark games, and then they had like Yoshi and Crash. It's kind of
true,
funny.
and we still don't know what the developers for Medieval is.
What if
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
Vicarious Visions?
I mean, that could. I don't know. I mean, it isn't because that's owned by Activision, and the
Sony.
thing
Oh
is
yeah,
that Sir
you're right.
Daniel was owned by PlayStation.
Yeah. I forgot. I don't know why. Because I think because Crash and
Wait,
Spyro are
who
on
would make
Activision. I think that every company's owned by it. I
Yeah.
don't know. You're right. That's weird. Maybe like an indie. I don't know.
Insomniac? No, I don't
No,
think so. No.
because like the original developers who made Medieval are like they've split their ways. You know what I'm saying? Like the company doesn't exist anymore. Um, and then
Yeah, I don't
Naughty
know.
Dog just doesn't want to work on Crash anymore. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Yeah,
Well,
also
Naughty Dog,
because
they can't really. Now they just make realistic games. So like, they try to make like a new Jack game, and Jack and Dexter and like everything just like too realistic. So that's why they don't make any new Jack games.
true.
Yeah.
You know, everyone who made those games left Naughty Dog pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
Oh.
Because there's actually a few people who still work in Naughty Dog, like Josh I don't know how to say the last name. Yeah, he still works in Naughty Dog, and he's been working there since Jack 1.
yeah, yeah, stuff
Did
like
you like Jack 2 and 3? And
Jack
Jack
2.
4?
I didn't really play as much for the Jack series, but
Jack 1's the best.
yeah, Jack 1 is the best because of its platform. Like how it's meant to be, and then like
Yeah.
they go a different route for Jack 2. It's like a
Bad route.
completely new series.
Thing I don't like most about Jack 2 is like, I feel like, I don't want to say emo, but like just dark. Like
Yeah,
he seems emo to me or something. Like it just like the way he looks, and then like the music
Trying to
is
be edgy.
different.
yeah, it is. It is, man. They
I
completely
don't like
changed the
how
tone.
because what they did is they try to. I hate when companies do it. They try to grow up with the audience, which is really annoying.
They made
Like,
it
how do
like
you know how old
GTA in a
this?
way.
Yeah.
They
Hmm
gave him guns. They made he can steal cars from people.
Yeah,
open world city.
That was
that
probably one of
is
the
true.
worst things Naughty Dog did. It's for those stupid little things that try to follow trends. I hate that.
Yeah, and
Just do what you want. Like they kind of did that with the original Crash series, with like Mario and all that. And then they kind of did that with Lost Legacy with the more open world parts. But like those are like subtle. Well, not the Crash one, but like Lost Legacy was like subtle. Like the Jack thing, they just like, what's the point? Like, just make it a new game.
The
It's
thing
like
I
they
do
don't
like
like that.
about it though is like the backstory of Jack, how
uh-huh.
they add from like how he was, because at the end, I don't know if you guys know, but apparently, so Jack was originally from the future, is where he was born, and like at the end, like the kid from there gets sent to where to farm or like he is from in Jack 1, and then
Hmm.
he just, so like I like that how that is set up like that, which I thought that was kind of good. Like the story's kind of good, but like other than that, it's not like,
Naughty Dog is always into the stories.
Yeah, they are.
yeah.
And a lot of people, I know this YouTuber who I think, because I know VT and VV does. I've seen like some comments of him, of him milking this, Cy Cooper series and stuff like that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because he does
At least
do
he's
a lot of
keeping it alive.
videos on
Go
this
ahead.
and stuff like that. But there's this other YouTuber who tries. He basically copies VT and VV. His name is Cruzando. I'm not sure if you guys know him.
Never heard
I
of him.
don't know.
Persona. Okay, so he basically, so like VT and VV makes like Sly Cooper videos. He makes the Jack and Daxter videos. Now the difference between Sly Cooper and Jack and Daxter is that Sly Cooper is currently a bit alive because of the TV show, and um, Sanzuru can always come back, I guess, if you do, in a way.
No, I'm
But
confused because people
mhm,
are, because like people like VT and VV say that Sanzuru wants to make it, but Sony's not letting them, and then some people are saying Sony, it's saying they're both don't want to do it, which I kind of agree with that, and then some people are saying Sony is the ones that don't want to make it, but Sanzuru, I mean, I don't know, it's just really confusing.
I mean, I think that Sony's up for it. I think they don't care. I think it's more of the developers that they just don't care anymore. Like Zenzero. I don't think Zenzero cares about Sly Cooper anymore. Um,
Yeah, they lost way more money than they actually uh like. Okay, so they spent like a certain amount of money on the game, right? They lost way more because the game sold way less than how much money they actually paid to have that game made. So what I'm guessing is Sony is
Yeah,
probably
like,
on the negative side now because they're like, the last game you guys made or the last Fly game sold way less money. So the company, the developer and Sony together, not Sony but the PlayStation, whatever. Well, yeah, they both lost a lot of money with that. So I mean, it kind of shows like why would we want another game when the last one didn't sell well? But then you could say, well, it's because it was too different. But then again, it's like who else is going to develop Sly game besides Sanzuru? Well, we don't know.
Japan Studios, they made Knack, they can make anything
Yes.
happen.
yeah, man, Neck is a good platform character. Honestly,
Though the thing that will always, I feel like this will always bug me for the rest of my life, though, if they don't make a fifth game, though, because that cliffhanger is
Yeah, and now this is what I
just,
think is that the remaster thing sounds nice like ice, but I think I think they're gonna reboot the series.
yeah, most likely,
Yeah,
that's what they're
that was
heading
my
towards.
because they're probably going to copy whatever Ratchet and
Which,
Clank.
here's the thing, I hope
Kind
if
of
they
lost it.
reboot it, though, they explain more of Clockwork's character. Or, like, if they should make him, like, the main villain for the TV show, like, at, like, the end of the episode, they show, like, a part of Clockwork. Like, they should do something like that because, the problems with everyone has is that there's not enough backstory with Clockwork
Hmm.
because everyone wants more with him because, he's lived through every ancestor of Sly's.
Yeah.
So everyone wants to know more about him.
Yeah, and the thing is that he does die in Sly One. Like you can tell he actually does die in Sly One. Like even though his body still
Beat
show
'em
up,
up.
like his personality and stuff like that, like the voice and everything, you know, they don't return. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in Sly 2, his parts are there, but, you don't actually fight him or anything.
yeah,
Wait, do
like
you guys think that like they actually officially like 100% canceled the Sly Super movie in December 7th of last year?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they did like
Because I saw
they updated like some news or something. Or like
it was like 100% canceled. Like it's over. Like, they're not even gonna do anything more on it. They're just threw away the entire project completely.
yeah, basically,
I
man.
was working on the cartoon. Are they still even doing that cartoon thing, or is that just like a rumor or something?
No, they're still doing it, I think. I don't know for sure. I'm just thinking.
They said that they already showed the cartoon to like viewers or something during Sony Paris or something like that. PlayStation
Wait,
Paris.
I did hear that Sony is like they don't have to put any investment in this cartoon or something. So Sony's like, okay, go ahead then, because I guess they're not gonna lose any money at all with this. So like they made like some sort of deal where they won't lose any money. So like, they're like, okay, go ahead then. So I guess they'll end up only making money if the show makes money. So I mean, I don't know. Do you think kids are gonna like it? Because I mean, that's the main audience of like. What do you guys think of like cartoon work?
The best.
I mean,
No, I don't think.
I'm not sure,
I don't
dude.
know.
Maybe
I think
Netflix. I don't know.
Netflix. It's I don't know. It's because the thing about Netflix actually is that it's gonna go downhill. Now that Sony acquired Fox Studios, you guys didn't know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I know.
basically,
Oh, you mean Disney?
wait, what?
Wait, what did you say? You said Sony acquired Fox Studios?
No, Disney acquired.
Yeah, I thought you said. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I thought you said Sony. I was like, I thought it was Disney.
No, it was
Disney Family Guy.
Disney, and now that Disney owns Fox, uh, they're gonna make like this streaming service that's only like Disney, and
Oh,
basically they're gonna pull off all the Marvel movies and like TV shows to the Disney app.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the
but
Daredevil TV show and stuff like that.
that's just stupid. It's like it's a Netflix original, not anymore.
Nope, because it's owned by Disney. So they're gonna put it in
What?
their Disney app, and basically just like a
So
lot
you
of
can't
Disney
watch that on
properties.
Netflix anymore?
No, you won't be able to.
Nope, they're gonna take it all off, just like Family Guy and and like The Simpsons and stuff like that.
They'll take that off Netflix too.
Hey, do you guys like the
Yeah,
idea of Disney's
Guess
Family
so.
Guy?
Disney Family. It's
Disney's
true
Family
though
Guy.
in a way, because they now own Family Guy.
Yeah, it's funny to me.
I mean,
I hope there's no changes or anything.
I don't think it's gonna change, the cartoon, but Disney does own it now, and I know
Why
they're
did
gonna make like a
Disney
joke about
buy
it.
Fox? I don't get that.
Because they keep. It's like what Apple did with Beats. Like get the big companies, they make a lot more money. It's basically making a rich company more rich.
Oh
Just
yeah.
more rich.
Yeah,
Really
so
no
like
reason.
something to
It
invest
just
on,
seems so random though. That's
and
the thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
yeah, and also to acquire other Marvel character, like Wolverine and like the X-Men and stuff like that, because they didn't own them. That's why they didn't
Oh,
never appear in the
Oh
MCU.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're right. That's weird. Why would they split up like Marvel characters? What's kind of weird to me is that Disney makes really, really weird like video game choices because like some games will be like Xbox only, and then it's like they'll have the PS4 Spider-Man. It's like it's really weird. Like their
Yeah,
decisions, like, and some games are like all like multi-plat, and the other ones are just like console exclusives. It's really weird to me. Like, just make them all a multi-plat unless you like partner with one specific. I don't know. That's just weird to me.
yeah.
yeah, it is weird, man. It is weird.
Just doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, and Sony is currently working with Disney, with the whole Sony and the Spider-Man deal thingy. But
Yeah.
of course, we all know that sooner or later, Sony Spider-Man's gonna go back to Sony, and which means no more Spider-Man for the MCU.
That sucks. I like the Spider-Man in the MCU though.
Yeah. And here's another big thing, and a lot of people are talking about this currently, is that do you guys think that Hugh Jackman shall return as Wolverine for the for Avengers Infinity War Part 2?
I'm gonna say no because that's not part of the MCU. And then it's like should wait, was there even a Spider-Man that was no, it wasn't. It was a part of like the X. No, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
I
It's just
think he
weird. Like, to
plays
me,
them
it's
really
like
good though, but they would probably confuse people.
yeah. To me, it's kind of weird. It's like putting like what's his name, Andrew Garfield or whatever, to play Spider-Man. It's just weird. I don't know because
Yeah, a
he's
bit
not part
weird.
of the universe.
But the thing is, some other guys also come up with like this theory or something that the Wolverine, like the Hugh Jackman one, is like from another dimension or something like that.
Yeah, it is actually because there's different like technical dimensions. There's like in the Marvel, in the Marvel universe, there's like I think like 10 different dimensions or something. There's like a ton of them. It's like I forgot what it's called. Like if a certain type of.
I think it was like explained in like Thor Ragnarok or no Thor, the Thor movies.
Yeah, but like even like the comics, there's like 20 something. I don't know. There's a ton of dimensions in the comics too.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, Thor explains it the best though. Like, 'cause they really, and same thing with Guardians of the Galaxy. That does too.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. I
I can't wait for Infinity War, man. I can't wait to see how freaking Star-Lord is on Earth. He's like gonna get an iPod instead of using that thing he uses all the time.
Yeah, hopefully they actually do these kind of things in Avengers Infinity War, because what I think is that they're not gonna do stuff like that. I think the only thing they're gonna focus on is on war, and like the tone is gonna be a bit serious on Infinity War. I'm not sure if there's gonna have any time for like any fun parts.
Kind of like
I was just joking, but I mean I don't know.
What was that? Captain America, not Civil War. It's Winter Soldier. I think that might be one of my favorites because I thought it was like creepy. Was that the one where they figured out that everyone and?
Yeah, everyone likes that movie. It's one of the best MCU movies, and also.
See, I had no idea no one everyone liked that when I watched it. I was like really surprised. It had a completely different tone. I was like, "Wow, this is weird." It was really creepy too.
Yeah, and the directors who made that movie is also directing the Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2.
Oh, that's good. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, that's good, man. And they also made the Civil War also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't care about Civil War that much.
Yeah, it was just like
Damn, I think the only thing I liked about it was all the characters there.
Yeah, it was mostly called. This show just called it Avengers 2.5.
Yeah, why Captain America? It was just weird.
Yeah, it was more like a
They
filler.
called it that because that was what the comic was, right?
Oh wait! You're right, because the Avengers are everyone together, and no, they were separated. Never mind. That makes sense to call it Captain America.
They should have just called it Civil War then. I feel like.
Yeah, just Civil War, not Captain America. It was just weird.
Yeah, the comics was just called Civil War.
With the character.
Wait, what?
The Captain America as a character. Do you like him?
As a character, yeah, he's pretty cool, man.
He's not my favorite, but he's fine. He's fine to do that, I guess.
Yeah, I like him in Winter Soldier, so yeah.
Yeah, me too. That was basically the time I liked him the most. Also, I was gonna say it's weird how Black Widow never got a movie.
Oh, well, she actually just got announced for a movie, dude.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah, she got announced for getting a movie.
Ooh, I was complaining about this a year ago, and then now it's happening.
Yeah, but isn't it a bit too late? Because the whole Infinity War thing. I think they're gonna kill off.
Wait, that just proves that she's not dying though.
Or it can prove to be a prequel or something, like a knack prequel type thing.
Yeah, the knack prequel, dude. Like, of course, because like Knuckles is gonna have like a
childbirth.
Yeah, basically, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's also the Han Solo movie, because Han Solo died, but he's still having a prequel movie.
Yeah, they never made a prequel. Well, yeah, they did. Captain America's a prequel, I guess. Well, sort of.
Yeah, in a way it is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like... Who's your character? Like, who's your favorite character out of all of them, you'd say?
Like the Avengers?
Yes, or not just the Avengers, like any MCU character.
Let's see. Ooh. It's a tough one, man.
My favorite character is Hawkeye. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, of course.
The most memorable Avenger.
I forgot he existed for a bit.
I gotta say,
I'd say Tony Stark, because I feel like he plays his role best.
He does.
I like Spider-Man too.
I like Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Star-Lord.
Spider-Man, is your picture on Skype? Is that Peter Parker's head?
The what?
That's your Skype picture. Is that Peter Parker?
Oh, yeah, the Funko Pop, yes. Peter Parker's head and sticking to like a Funko Pop Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
There's a Funko Pop Sly Cooper? I need to buy that.
No, it's like a custom made one. But
I
Like
need to
$100.
steal that.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're selling it.
Oh, really? Because normally they'll sell them on like Etsy or something after
Yeah,
making them.
yeah. Also, if you, I'm not sure if you guys can visit the website, but if you guys go to Etsy right now, they're selling some pretty cool Cooper Kings that they've recently put in there. There's like a gold edition or something like that.
That one's really cool.
Yeah, I want that one, but it's $150.
Yeah, that's how much it costs. Because there's like the normal one, like the
Also, the one that you bought, like, if I click the link to your video, it's not there anymore.
yeah, it's sold out. I think probably the reason why that happened. But I mean, I should buy a Cooper King like that. I'm not gonna. I like the Sly 4 type of Cooper King,
Yeah, I do too. There's the gold one they made. There's also a yellow one version of that, which I'm like, I don't know which one I like. I like the way the gold looks though, but like, I feel like those Slies, like Sly King looks more yellow. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
in
depends, like if you want it to look realistic or not.
Yeah.
Sly 4 didn't look as yellow as the rest of them though.
Yeah, it did. The yellow was a different, but like.
Yeah, it didn't look as like bright yellow. Is what I mean.
Yeah. But the yellow is kind of like a goldish yellow.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I'm saying. That the gold one looks more like a Sly 4 one than the rest of them did.
Mhm. And then there's like
That's the one I
other
would get.
Cooper Keens, like the Sir Galeth Cooper Keen, and then there's the Bob Coopers. Then there's the Rio. How do you say the name?
Luigi.
Luigi Cooper.
Yeah, Waluigi.
Waluigi, which is only like $60.
I might buy the $75 one.
The
I'm gonna
Bob.
buy the word. I can't even say it.
No, Sly's $75 one.
I think you should save up for the other one because the other one looks more realistic. This one kind of looks like a bit cheap. Not, I mean, it has good material, but it's just like, like
I do want that one, but like I don't think I would ever be able to like buy that one.
I mean, because
Or
like,
you could instead save up for a special edition Wario life-size statue.
yeah, dude. I mean, Wario, Waluigi, they deserve their own statues,
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
did you hear the news? Waluigi got a new haircut. He's looking
Oh yeah,
fresh.
during the new Mario Sports game, I think, for the Switch. Yeah, I saw that. That was literally like the titty of the England of the city.
Yes. Very
Indeed.
So, let's see. Originally, Len was supposed to show up at the ending, but the thing is that he lives in Scotland, so different time zones and stuff like that. So I guess you guys didn't get to introduce yourselves. Now,
Oh, dang.
To kind of see, the groups and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
I will be having like more groups like Camman and RKO and stuff like that, and try to expand the whole Cooper gang,
The Cooper universe?
the Cooper cinematic universe.
Yeah,
Oh my god. MCU quaking right now. They be jelly.
They be jelly, man. So, tj2gaming,
CPU.
I heard you collabed with Zarbok. What are
Yes,
your
I did.
thoughts on that? Like, how did it feel like working with the ultimate Zarbuk from the Zarbok series?
Well, it was pretty fun because I never had to send anyone voice files, so he taught me, or didn't teach me, he told me how to do it. I didn't know you could do it like that, which was a learning experience. The game we did it on was a game I actually like, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I like Super Mario Galaxy. So yeah, it was pretty good. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, man. Now,
But I think he hates me right now because of my Family Guy profile picture.
wait, what?
He does.
He hates me because of my Family Guy profile picture right now.
Why?
I don't know. He said if he's a Family Guy picture, I'm not responding to you.
Oh
So me and
yeah,
John wrote hi.
yeah, he saw that. Gonna shove that up his face, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now there's this YouTuber who we might have in one of our future podcasts, and he's a very controversial YouTuber. And, of course, you guys know him. His name is Jeremiah Saya. Um, he said he made this video a while back. That he said that he's the reason why Crash Bandicoot is back. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh.
Mm.
If you're gonna have him on, okay. I
Mhm.
don't think he was a single reason. I can say he helped contribute, but like for him to
Yeah.
go out, if he said like, yes, I am the reason that it's back. If I wasn't here, it wouldn't be here. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it wouldn't still happen if wasn't here.
Yeah, it probably would have. I mean, I guess he kind of like he did probably like push it forward a bit, not like in a gigantic scale, maybe like in a small scale, but
Yeah.
like yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
think he did something, but it wasn't like hugely significant.
He's like, I mean, I think probably Activision does know about him, but because of the whole speculation and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I don't think he's the reason why Crash Bandicoot came back. You know,
Mm-mm.
I think he's just overreacting because after when he made that video, he also made how like his views declined because now
Oh
that
yeah.
it's in trilogy release, there's nothing of Crash that he can talk about. Because Crash is back.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
life has became empty.
Yes,
His life
and
hasn't been fulfilled. If he died, it wouldn't have mattered because he
and
has nothing to do.
I think after
Okay.
okay, it's going a bit too far, my dudes. But
Yeah. I was gonna say.
I think he's been a bit more depressed after like Insane after like Crash came back, in 2016 or something like that.
Wait,
Yeah,
this is a
like,
mixtape. I'm not
or I
sure.
mean, you're talking about like Skylanders.
Yeah, the whole Skylander thing.
Yeah,
In a way,
I
I'm
mean,
not sure, but I think he,
I feel like it mostly started in 2017.
yeah,
His mixtape came out last year.
Oh yeah, I have his mixtape. It's really good.
with the diss track, my dudes. Here's another guy. I'm sure you guys heard of him before. His name is a Squiggly fan. Huge Skylanders
Yeah.
fan. Do you guys think he overreacts when he shits on Spyro?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't get it. Like, I don't like, I'm not obsessed with the game. I think it's like I said, it's lazy or whatever. But like, I get other people like it, and I get why it's appealing. But I mean, like, why do you gotta do that? Like, a lot of people hate Skylanders, so like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
do that.
So
Yeah, I
does
don't. I
he
like
deserve the hate? Does he?
deserve the hate. I mean, no, you're just giving his opinion.
Yeah.
But the thing is that he shoves it up a lot of people's asses.
Okay, if he's doing that, maybe.
I mean,
Yes.
he's making people want to give him the hate and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess if he's just
Yeah.
bringing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but
I just hate, like fanboy type things, like arguments, basically. Like especially with the console, that annoys me so much. Like I hate it. Like especially when it's like 40-year-old men arguing about consoles. Like you have a life.
yeah, and I think he's like way
True.
older than us actually as well.
Wait, how old is he?
He's like in his 20s or something.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was like, I thought he was like maybe like 15.
Nah.
Just by seeing like writing and stuff. I haven't like. Did he post videos? So I've never seen any of them.
He posts like videos and
Yeah, I've only seen him write things like text. I've never seen I code him or anything, so I don't know.
Josh Game actually makes fun of his the way he does things, and I also do as well because the thing is that he records on a thing called Screenomatic or something like that.
Oh yeah, recorded on Screeno-Mag. Can you put that as one of your live stream titles?
Yeah, basically to mock him.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason why I made it because he records that and he doesn't know that and there's a software called OBS that he can use
Or you just quick
for free.
Also, I was gonna say, like, on my old channel, I had this I had like kind of like usually like more skit type thing, and one of the things is I put, you know how it says like when you're about to edit like a slide, or not like a slide, but like a thing where you like edit videos, it'll say like insert text here. I left,
Yeah.
I typed in insert text here as one of the slides, and that's what it kind of reminds me of.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I remember that.
like just make it look like worse than it does. I don't know. If I was him, I'd like, cause like there's like software like I think these iMovie or whatever. You can like zoom in and like cut the screen-o-matic part out or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You won't
You
have to worry about that. It takes like
Dude,
2 seconds. Like,
iMovie's the best editing software of all time.
what? Oh, yeah, iMovie? I actually agree. Like, honestly, it's easy if you have a lot of options. And I don't like Apple that much. Actually, I really don't like Apple, but like,
Mhm.
like iMovie works.
Yeah. And then Apple actually admitted on the older iPhones slowing down or something like that.
Yeah, I
Which
knew
I
that
knew that was a fact.
forever. Yeah, when I had an iPhone before. Yeah, I got it when I was already a year old. Second year, I started updating. Well, I mean, after till the second year, then that's when it slowed down randomly when the new what came out. The iPhone 6.
My iPod is so messed up. Like it turns off
I don't.
randomly. I didn't update. I think I accidentally like updated because it kept like popping up, and I accidentally updated.
Yeah.
I think one time.
Mine turned off by it always turns off by itself and restarts. I don't know why.
Yeah, it just gets really annoying. And then it dies in 2 seconds. Like 1 second, it'll say 100%, and it'll go saying you have 20% left. Like that's just so dumb.
And
Yeah.
that's why 2017 was the year I switched to Android, and that was a very great life option.
Android quality.
Oh yeah, do you ever see those memes or whatever? Not even memes, just things people say who have like iPhones are like, they look like Roblox and they're like, or not like Roblox, but like Minecraft or something. And they're like, this looks like an Android picture. It's like, what? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, they're talking about like low end ones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like a dumb meme. Doesn't make sense anymore. Well, even back then, like the original Galaxy's original one had a better camera than the iPhone.
Yeah.
And I think the first Android phone ever had a better camera than the iPhone did. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I
But
think
also, does people realize there's like a bunch of different Androids? Like it's not just like Apple, or Apple only means, because Apple only means iPhone. Androids mean like a bunch of different things.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. There's a Samsung, then there's the LG, and then there's like different different phones.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, the thing I like about Samsung is there's options. So say if you like one thing like really a lot like more than something else, and there's something that does something really well, but the other thing you don't care about, it doesn't do it as much, and that's why they're about the same price. Because like basically it's a lot more versatile. Because like say if you like sound quality or whatever, like there's some like there's a phone called the Axon 7,
Mm-hmm.
and like it has like really good speakers or whatever, and like really good like sound quality through like headphone jack or whatever. And like, if you don't care about that, get a phone that costs the same amount but improves on something else. I don't know. I just feel like pick what's best for you, and I think that's kind of cool. Same thing goes for PCs too.
Yeah. Wait, well, Google has like their own phone, I think. Is it an
Yeah, I don't
Android?
like.
Yeah, the Google Pixel.
Oh wait, no, the Pixel. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't like their old phones; those were really bad.
Yeah. Is that an Android or is that like its own thing?
It's an Android.
Oh.
The Windows phones suck though, and I want the Sony ones are pretty cool.
Oh, the Windows phones are super bad. I knew this kid who had one. It didn't even let you get any apps at all. Like you couldn't get
Yeah,
any
they're all
like
Windows apps.
yeah,
Yeah,
like corporate brand apps.
my
You
neighbor
couldn't
actually
get
had
YouTube.
that as well.
Was it bad? Did you ever say sheet whatever?
Well, when he let me use his Windows phone, and when I went to YouTube, like the first thing that shows up is GTA 5 naked girls, and he even spelled naked wrong.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Oh, that's kind of sad though.
Oh
The
god.
fact that the way he gave it to you. And,
Yeah. Like he just gave
oh
it to me so I
no,
can like
bad.
search up like some Five Nights at Freddy's videos, from Markiplier, because it was like when Final Fantasy pretty release, so I wanted to watch some FNAF Markiplier Let's Plays.
Does he know you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I did. He actually commented on one of my live streams yesterday.
Oh.
really?
Yeah, and stuff like that. He left though, like a week ago.
To go where?
You know what?
He left a week ago.
Yeah, he left a week ago. Actually, like he moved apartments and now he lives like in a house or something.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, he left and he's not gonna come back, I guess. So yeah, Johnny Cooper alone.
Is he your friend?
Yeah, he was my friend, but no, not like a big friend. I shall say. I have like multiple friends. Like that can always come over.
You dabbing on them haters?
Yeah, I dab on them haters all the time, dude. Gotta dab on the haters, man.
Dab
Johnny,
on them.
do you have a job where you work as a pizza delivery man?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
He makes money though.
I work at.
Is that how you make the bank?
The Cooper coins?
Yeah, dude, the Cooper Vault. That's how I make the Cooper Vault, man. I actually work at a Pizza Hut.
Oh, really?
Wait, Pizza Hut delivers?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why did I not know this?
They deliver, man. They deliver.
Dang.
Wait,
I want to
they
go
don't deliver where you're from? Like
They probably do. I just don't know about it.
Oh, yeah, they deliver. They don't pay much, though. But
You still get those Cooper coins.
yeah, they give me them Cooper coins, the Bitcoins and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Bitcoins, the same thing. So I want to go wherever you live, and then just say order a Pizza Hut pizza from you, and then they'll come, and I'll say, let's see if you know who I am. That'd be a good thing to do.
Damn.
So just give me your address, your social security number, phone number, birth certificate, and everything else, and I'll make it happen.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I'll just give you my social security right over here in this live podcast. No, just joking.
Okay, let's do it right now.
Yeah, let me just get everything ready.
Give me the last
Johnny Cooper, if you give me your social security number, I'll give you his phone number. Fair trade.
Oh, dude, that's a fair trade right there, dude.
Okay. Just give me the last 4 numbers of your PIN for your credit card.
Oh yeah, easy, man. 66666. No.
Satan. You just summoned Satan.
66664.
Ooh, dude, that's smart, man. That's like the feature console, dude. Like the PS5.
I have a question for you guys. Do you know why it's called an N64?
Why?
You don't know?
Why?
I mean, I know, but I need to know your opinion.
Okay, yeah, this isn't my opinion, but because it was the first console made on or the first Nintendo console released made on a 64-bit processor, I think. It used to all be 32. I think that's what it's called.
Oh.
That's just really weird because most of the time, like, consoles are named after like the type of tech put into it. Normally named, I don't know.
Yeah, PlayStation is the only one that just puts like Xbox. No, PlayStation. 1, 2, 3, 4, and
yeah. Why is it Xbox? Like, what's the box?
Xbox.
But my favorite console altogether of all time, probably GameSphere.
Oh yeah, GameSphere from Jake and Josh.
Oh, dude, I love that game and the GameSphere.
Yeah, that's probably the console.
You know who we should have on the podcast? The one behind the Twitter iCarly HD remake.
We need that guy on here.
Yes.
We need to have him, right?
Now we also need Logan Paul.
We need to have Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul to redeem himself in this podcast.
Yeah, we'll let him do his thing.
Yeah, get H3 in here as well.
Oh yeah, he has his own podcast. We'll go to him.
Yeah, the Cooper Game podcast, then the H3 podcast crossover with Debated Podcast.
Then the first question people write in the comments, why are you talking to these random people?
Oh yeah.
No, man.
That would be true. That would be true, man. That would be true. Just like a knack.
Yeah, the only is good religion. The rest of them are.
Nexism did. I
By
will
the
be
way,
publishing a Bible of that.
oh, good.
Dude,
Are you
make them
writing it yourself?
publish it. You
Mhm.
should freaking publish it. You'll make so much bank off of it. A
Of course.
freaking Mac Bible.
Yeah,
Everyone would want it.
yeah.
Trolling is
Even
one of my.
Video Game Donkey will get it. You know.
Yes.
Like if you go to a hotel, you'll get the Mac Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know how if you go in a hotel looking in like a drawer, there's always a Bible. Well, there's gonna be a Mac Bible instead. Oh yeah. What if we replace every single? What if we went to a hotel and replaced every single Bible in the room with Mac Bibles?
Oh, do that.
We should.
We're gonna do
Yeah,
that.
man. New vlog, man. New Logan Paul vlog.
Yeah, we'll be sent to prison.
Oh yeah. And then
Would have been
get
worth
called
it.
out by actors. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Then we'll be protested. And there could be a riot.
And then my YouTube Red series will be canceled.
Yeah, your YouTube Red series will be canceled.
Yeah, dude. You know I have a
But
YouTube Red coming soon. Dude.
Alright, dude, what's it called?
I feel.
It's called Johnny Cooper and the Cooper Gang.
Best YouTube Red series of all time already.
Yeah, I
feel
heard you guys are gonna appear in season 2.
Yeah, we are. I'm appearing in all of them. But also, I feel kind of sad for myself because I know like every single reference you say. It's kind of sad because they're all YouTube related and like Logan Paul. Like you said the YouTube Red thing.
Uh-huh.
I knew what you're talking about, and I don't like that I know what you're talking about because that means I'm paying attention to news about Logan Paul.
I know, man. I know.
I need
Like,
to stop.
you know, we all have a lot of common things. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Take videos of
Indeed.
dead people.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Same
I
here,
mean, I
man.
do. I mean, I don't post them on YouTube, but like I take videos of them for myself.
Yeah, dude. You know, just put it. Or you put them on the deep web. You know.
Yeah, no, I sell those pictures.
So I
For
saw
sure.
them on ThiefNet.
ThiefNet. Oh yeah, the thing that Bentley uses, right?
Yeah.
You get a hack by playing a mini game.
No,
Yeah.
the website ThiefNet. Like that's what they use to like buy
I know
upgrades.
what you're talking about. Yeah, I know.
I don't think you know.
Said
I'm
you
gonna
get.
explain the history.
Okay, so yeah, tell me again. Tell me
So
something.
I'm gonna explain the whole history of
Oh
ThiefNet.
my
It was
gosh!
created
Stop.
by. Just
I'm
kidding.
punching through the screen. You're acting like I don't know what you're talking about. My anger. No, I'm gonna go to anger management classes soon. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't have anger issues.
If I just touch you, then you know you've been cured. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tough.
Johnny Cooper is like the zenest person of all time. Like he's always calm.
I know,
If you
man.
touch him, you'll just feel
You
super
remind me
calm.
of what's his name? The Guru.
Guru.
He is the guru.
Um,
Flat
every,
3.
everyone combined, dude.
He's the Guru. And then he's also Tom Holland.
Yeah, man. I'm the Cooper version of Tom Holland, dude.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
is that like your nickname, the YouTube equivalent to Tom Holland? Isn't that what everyone calls you? Isn't that your thing?
yeah, man.
Yeah, this is in his Twitter bio.
Wait,
Oh my god.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Twitter bio. You don't remember putting it there?
No, man. I forgot. You know.
Yeah. Then again, you have to change your picture right now, or Zarbok will never talk to you again.
Oh yeah, we can never change
Well,
the
then
profile
again,
picture, man.
Yeah.
So we can
Will
piss
he
off.
break or will he not?
the new Cooper gang.
What do you mean?
Cooper gang, Cooper gang, Cooper gang, Cooper gang.
Oh yeah.
Wow, the Family Guy pictures were for the Cooper gang thumbnail.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, it's pretty good, you know. Because I don't think Len will have animated. I don't think he will have wanted to animate, you know, thumbnails for like other Cooper Gang groups. So you know, the Family Guy style, I think, you know, fits well. You know, that way you don't have to like hire an animator and stuff like that. dudes. Hello. Crap, what happened? Hello.
Hello.
Well, what
You're
happened?
cutting out for a lot.
The cutting out was like almost up.
I understood what you said for the most part, but I was just like really focused
Yeah.
because I couldn't understand what you were saying. Like it was hard to hear you because it was like cutting out.
Oh.
But yeah, I heard what you said. You said he probably didn't want to animate everyone.
Which is kind of good because then like each group gets their own version on the thumbnail.
Yeah. We get the
Yeah,
Family Guy one, and like the others. I'm not sure. Like the Cam Man, I think it's gonna be like some sort of like a.
He writes the best rap.
Yeah,
Jeremiah
Very
is
true.
competition.
Yeah, and he's gonna make a Spiral diss track. I'm not sure if you guys are participating in that.
Wait, what? You're gonna do Spyro? I gotta join in. I gotta offend the people.
Yeah, he's gonna make like a video of like an open submission, and it's because he doesn't like Spiral basically, you know.
Oh, I don't hate him. I just don't care for him.
Yeah, same, man.
Are you gonna be in the diss track?
Yes, I'm actually gonna be on the diss track, man. I'm gonna be spitting some flames.
How do we enter this diss track of awesomeness?
Who, man?
How do we enter it?
Yeah, you will enter
YouTube
it.
video?
It's a must-have.
Yeah, I will.
It's a must-have, man. It's a must-have. Let's see.
Do you think that who won the rap battle, Jeremiah or Cam Man?
Cam Man, dude. Jeremiah is like.
Does Cam Man have a mixtape?
Wait, what?
Does Cam Man got a mixtape?
He's gonna make a new diss track. He's whole mixtape of Jeremiah.
Cam Man has got records in his room.
Wait, he's making a diss track about Jeremiah?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, you
should.
Yeah. The thing about that is that it's gonna cost like YouTube drama and stuff like that.
No, there should be at least there should be a rap battle between both of them.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Since Jeremiah does like these some sort of like music videos, I think.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That's mom.
Wait, what? Wait, what happened?
Oh, I said, is that his mom? Is his mom record them?
His Jeremiah's mom.
Yep.
Yeah, his mom records. She just holds the camera, you know. Like, oh yeah, during like one of his depressed videos, he was actually trash talking of his mother or something like that.
He does that on Twitter.
He was saying like,
are you asking these questions? He goes on your podcast. Are you asking these questions?
am I gonna ask him these type of questions? What is what you're saying?
Yeah, you ask him these questions.
Well, what I'm gonna ask in the podcast, you know what? Let's try to wrap the podcast up, and then we'll talk about that actually.
The question. Okay.
Yeah, but this is actually the longest podcast actually, 2 hours.
Yeah, I know.
An extra hour.
That just officially means that this is the latest.
The list is selected from the cities. Ooh, damn! There's like still a lot of questions, but I will save those for the second podcast of the group 2.
Yes.
The sequel.
This is our intro podcast. So
yes, intro, get to know each other. But I think one last thing I want to know is that of course, we're all from the U.S. You can say we all live in the U.S. But like, what's you guys' origins? Like
our origins, like
your parents. Like where are they from?
Oh, he's asking about are you white?
So
you're from the moon. No, just tell us. Yeah.
Where like my dad is, or where my mom's from.
Yeah, like their culture.
My daddy's culture is a Puerto Rican, and my mom is white.
Whiter Rican.
Whiter region, yes, and my dad's a Puerto Rican region.
Oh damn.
My mom is his sister, or his mom's sister, so she's white. My dad is white, but we're like mixed with like a ton of different like things, so it's not like 100% white. Like I know for a fact that I know I'm part, like at least some. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm like a mixture. I'm a mutt of everything, basically.
Uh, um. Well, my parents are actually from Spain.
Oh really?
Yeah, and then
Oh, what?
they went to Canada, and then to the U.S. and stuff like that.
Yeah, his dad's parents were from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but my dad grew up where I am at.
Yeah, my mom grew up where he is at, and my dad grew up different place in the U.S. Both of them though.
What if I
Yeah.
tell you guys that I'm actually your father? Oh.
I would believe it for sure. I believe
Dad!
it.
Finally, I can leave that loser.
Top 10 M. Night Shyamalan plot twists.
Wait. You said wait, your brother? Wait, did you say with your mom?
Wait, what?
Wait, who? Wait, where are your parents from?
From Spain.
Both of them.
Yeah. No, but like
Oh,
they grew up in Canada.
are you telling me
Alright.
that I'm Spanish?
Yes.
And
How's
Canadian.
it split?
Canadian, yes.
And Canadian?
And Knuckles and Dante.
Oh, what about Knack?
We're always
That's
that.
like 100% Knack,
Okay, good.
And that's good, man. That's good.
YouTube better monetize this video so you can get those
Oh
Cooper.
yeah. I think actually I still need like I think 10,000 views like you guys, I think, for this
Yeah,
podcast.
why did they make that?
How many subs does this channel have?
Let me actually check. I think we have like 59 subscribers or 51. I think it's like 51 subscribers
They're
actually.
about. You guys are about to lose 20 after this podcast goes up.
Yeah, dude, 20 subscribers, man.
You're,
Look at
you're,
that.
no, you guys are gonna lose 20 of them after this comes out
Wait, why?
because of us.
Nah, man. Um, nah, dude. I like
We're
I
so
actually like
famous.
the whole group thingy. You know,
Yes.
I just don't like I think the reason why I should talk about this in a second, private, but I actually like this. I'm not gonna lie. The whole group thingy,
Mhm.
when I put Archeo and Cam, man, I'm gonna enjoy talking, in groups and not just like too permanent, as Cam had said on Twitter,
Yeah,
that
he had a good idea.
yeah, because like the whole thingy will go so bland and stuff like that, just being two hosts, it would be pretty boring and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
uh, since Oscar is leaving soon,
Wait,
and
he's
it's only
leaving.
gonna wait, what?
Yeah, he's leaving YouTube.
Yeah,
Wait, why?
because he's gonna go to like he's gonna focus on a high school
Oh,
once like school starts, I think, back again or something like that. He's gonna go during the summer, I think, and he's gonna be gone for a year. So basically, he's like the first Cooper Gang member to leave, I guess, the Cooper Gang in a way.
okay. Since me
Um,
and like Cam are like the same person, or at least everyone on here, we'll try to like add another person, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll just like be like, I'm not saying we'll be a replacement because it's not totally none of them, everyone's different, but like we'll be like the other person that's missing together.
hmm Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So yeah, when Oscar leaves, I think we can. I'm gonna have Len, I guess, as a permanent like it's gonna be me, because I'm the leader, the owner. And then
Of the game.
So it's like every video can have you in it, pretty much, right?
yeah, of course, because like yeah, of course, man, of course. There's not gonna be a single one unless like the Cy Cooper 2, where Cy Cooper
Unless
gets
of course.
put in jail. Remember? And it's only
Oh
been
yeah, slide too.
Unless
yeah,
of course I take over and I hack the company using ThiefNet
never.
and I sell it online.
The
You
dark
never know.
Do not use the dark web against the. Wait. Is that a threat?
No, it wasn't. No, I'm just kidding. No.
The great
just
and powerful Johnny Cooper himself.
Do you work for the
Feels like
geekiest
him.
recruiters?
And as Dr. Neocortex says, I will reign triumphant.
I will
While holding
reign
that
triumphant.
cane.
Oh my god.
I want to become Clockwork, but I want to have like an N on my forehead, and also be yellow.
What the hell?
Like a neon yellow owl with an N on my forehead. That'd be amazing.
A neon yellow robotic owl with a letter N on his forehead.
He has to be baldy like Cortex.
So the years start coming and they don't start.
Yeah, of course. And you gotta hit the ground running.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm gonna get copyright because of this.
Yeah,
just to let you guys know.
You sound too close to the song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because like you know, voice perfectly, sounds.
Yeah.
Smash Mouth.
Your impression was too good.
Yeah, too good for school, man. You guys have any final questions? Before we have to like end things off.
I have one final question.
Yes.
For the great and powerful Johnny Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played Knack 1 and 2? Completely finished both games.
I think I will leave that question unidentified.
Also, I have one announcement. Subscribe to him. He is like, how many subscribers do you have?
Me?
You 4,000. No, I was asking Cam.
Me?
How many subscribers do you have?
Guys, I now have 14 subs. I'm doing good.
Let's bring him to 20 subscribers. Have a 20 subscriber special, and then when he reaches 25, have a 25 subscriber special. Keep on going.
I would do a 20 sub special.
I have 45.
Yeah.
But more don't ever.
I just need to post more, which I will start doing that.
I posted one last week, and that was it.
I posted my very Bentley video.
Yeah.
I think if you post like on Reddit, I think there's where you can get like lots of views, because my Knack 3 videos were like, it got like tons of views because they inserted on the video game donkey Reddit, and a lot of people saw it and they actually clicked on the video.
My most viewed video is the Uncharted music video I did.
The one I put on Reddit.
Yeah, the one you put on Reddit.
Oh, yeah, and then there's like that canceled Christmas special from tj2gaming.
The reason why that didn't work. Wait, you say it.
Yeah. Let me say this. I made so the whole idea of it was I was gonna have like basically like so my I don't know if I'm not doing this if we're not gonna do this, do you think I should just say the whole thing?
What do you mean?
Should I just say like everything?
I think we'll end the podcast and then you can tell me about this.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's do that then.
All right. Well, during this part is where like Lenn was supposed to come in, but different time zones. But anyways, I enjoyed talking to you guys. Getting to know you guys better. And seeing your perspective in these type of games. Like Crash and Uncharted and stuff like that. And I have way more questions for the next podcast. When we meet. But I think that will be for later. And I actually have one final question. Actually, who do you guys want as guests? For future podcasts.
I'd say. Do you think you do Crystal Fissure?
Yes. Since he's actually part of the Cooper Gang, we can have Crystal Fissure in the Cooper Gang podcast.
Oh my God! Talking to the legendary Crystal Fissure.
Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, everyone else you've mentioned so far seems like a good idea.
Yeah, BTNVV, Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah, the controversial Jeremiah, and the amazing
and Robin BTNV. Gaming.
We need.
And
we need to have Robin Gaming, man.
Jacksepticeye.
Jacksepticeye, H3H3.
And then we don't actually get Jacksepticeye. We get Jacksepticeye if he was animated.
Oh my God, that's. Oh Jesus Lord.
The title of the podcast: Interview with Jacksepticeye.
It's gonna be like featuring Jacksepticeye. if
And
he
press
was animated.
if he's animated. Or you could do yeah. There you go. Actually, yeah, that's just a good idea. All right.
Yeah.
What
What about Squirrel Jack?
Oh yeah. Him. Yeah, do him.
Oh yeah, isn't he taking a break though?
Wait, no, he said he's deciding if he's gonna take a break
Oh,
or.
okay. Well, yeah. We should still get that guy on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna make like wait, let me check before I actually end this podcast. So I can let everybody know about the my current situation on my YouTube channel is that wait so I'm making like a few more videos and then I'm actually gonna be taking a bit of a break. You know what I'm saying? And I think and then I'll focus on. And then I'm gonna try to focus on like the podcast, kind of like H3 did.
Okay.
He did.
Okay.
He really did like YouTube videos. Like during like the mid 2017. Later on. He only focused more on the podcast, and I think I should kind of do that in a way. So
That's a
like
good idea.
the
Try to get
videos.
more subs and views for this channel, and then
Yeah, and I don't want to like run out of ideas. So like my videos will be kind of like separate from each other, but it will still be good each video I do, but it'll just be spread, like an asshole.
Yeah.
So
That's a good idea because I thought you meant like you were to like leave YouTube for a while and just not like go online or anything like that. I was like, I don't know about that. But then like you said you were doing podcasts. I'm like, okay, that's a good idea because you can make this look a lot more popular.
yeah, man.
Get more effort into it.
And I was actually gonna make this Crash 4 video, which I am, but it's not gonna be right now because right now I'm actually gonna have to focus on the Spiral Remaster with Lenn. Then after that, I'll actually have to start working on my Q&A video, which won't really take long since since that's only my thoughts, and that'll probably be up in like in
oh yeah, you
2
gotta do that
weeks,
video.
in like about 2 weeks or something. Yeah, and then after that, I'm gonna probably be gone for a bit, and but then when I return, I'll still make videos, but it won't be like a day.
Is it like gonna be like a month or two or like that?
I think it'll need to be like for 2 weeks, and I'm gonna be gone or something like that. I think.
That's
or
not
3
bad.
weeks. Yeah, not bad.
Not that bad.
Yeah,
what you feel.
but I'll still like upload like at least like once a week. I think a Crash video or something like that. So I
Like some
don't like
kind of
run out of
news or
ideas or
something?
milk or something like that. Yeah, well, making news and then like discussions or like or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, we must have Robin Gaming and other YouTubers in this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
but
podcast is gonna be bigger than Kevin Miller's podcast.
oh damn, Kevin Miller. Kevin Miller has a podcast.
Yeah, it's called Second Funniest Podcast.
Oh yeah, I remember the skit someone animated.
Oh yeah.
A little while
Sly
ago.
Cooper gang stealing
He's
the
had a
KFC.
podcast for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Do you think we should have Kevin Miller on this podcast?
Let's get Kevin Miller in this podcast.
Jeez, what if he did? Probably could.
Because like the thing.
Yeah, he would do it.
Yeah, the thing is that Lex Slangy. You guys know who he is?
Yes, legend Lex
Dr.
Lang.
Neil Cortez.
Yes. Lenn actually talked to him and during an interview. It wasn't a podcast, but it was an interview.
I think I saw. Was that a post on YouTube?
Yeah, it was posted on YouTube with
I feel like I saw it.
It was like with Voice Legend.
Yeah, I saw it.
Lenn, G-Man Rocks, and stuff like that.
Legend.
Voice the one and only the Voice Legend. But yeah, we can possibly have them. I think after we do videos with the whole Cooper Game cast, and then after that with like guest stars, like J Bills, VTNVV, Jeremiah Saya, Crystal Fisher, YouTubers like that. Then we can like start heading off for like the composers like Josh Mansell or something like that.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, you got to get him.
Yeah, Lex Lang, and then Kevin Miller and stuff like that, you know.
I feel like Kevin Miller would do it though.
Yeah, and then hopefully, you know, we can possibly be featured in their podcast or something like that, you know.
Maybe.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching this podcast, and also want to give a special thanks to tj2gaming and Kewl Games, you know, for joining me on this podcast, you know. It was really fun, my dudes. It
Thank
was
you
really
for
fun.
having us.
Yeah, my dudes, you know. Their channels will be on the description below, so you guys can go subscribe to them. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys next week, I think, for the Cam Man episode.
The wonderful Cam Man.
The wonderful
the
Cam,
greatest rap.
the greatest rapper, man, the one who can end anyone's career.
Eminem is shaking.
Yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.